right. This should be working. Say hi to chat.
I had to chat.
Hi to chat. Hell yeah, chat.
I had to chat. I had to chat.
Here, wait. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. I want to know how you think this looks from your end. Um, let's see here.
You're on YouTube, my brother.
Hmm?
Are you talking about on Twitch?
Yeah.
What's your Twitch, my brother? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks fine.
Looks good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you good.
Sweet. All right, glad to know. Glad to know. Okay. All right. So, I guess just what after watching it, how do you feel?
Broken,
Broken.
distraught, distraught.
So, catch y'all up over the past few weeks. We've been watching Ruby. Um, he basically knew nothing about it, like hardly anything, and like an hour ago, we finished it up. We finished Volume 9. We're completely caught up, and
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, we
this
are
is
indeed caught up.
this is so my friend here can formulate his thoughts, and so that I
My
can also
thoughts
do the
is
same.
my thoughts is I'm in severe pain.
You're in severe pain. Lovely.
Yeah, good start.
Good start indeed. That's honestly kind of a mood. I'll fix that later. Okay. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let me send you this thing. Here's the playlist, and then we'll do we'll do. Oh, I forgot to bring that up. Just have all. It does. Okay. We'll do this one. I don't think we need this many tiers, pal, but we'll do the volumes first, just as a brief old thing. Okay. And then of course I'll send you the character link too. All right. So starting up, when we started Ruby, what did you think of Volume One?
For the longest time, Volume One. Well, aside from Volume Two, Volume One could have been the best part. But I think in hindsight, it's just okay. Like it's not
Okay.
bad, but it's taking this. It's still setting.
Right. Right.
Oh my god, yeah, we do not need this many tiers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Just gonna cut these down real quick.
yeah, I only need 5, I think, for now. I don't think there's.
Yeah, I'm just doing the normal A B C D S.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, where would you put it then? What were you thinking?
Um, I gotta really think. Got um. It's a solid A tier.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, hmm. All right. I think I agree. That's where I would put it. I think it's a really good start, especially in. Remember, you gotta keep in mind, like Monty put in work for that volume,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Yeah, it's a very 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 solid A tier.
I still think volume 1 through 3 in terms of pure animation look the best, just because of Monty. Like
Mm-hmm.
how smooth everything is. Um, this is completely unrelated, but like now I love Guilty Gear, but I don't know for me personally, Guilty Gear. I don't like how the animation looks to some extent, but I love how Ruby looks, and I think it's just because I
Mm,
prefer like smooth, fast movements compared to you could see everything, but it's kind of choppy. It's hard
yeah,
to
that's fair.
explain.
I think I get what you're getting.
But yeah, I agree. Now on to volume 2. Now I'll go first for volume 2. I just think it's better than A, but I think it's better than A up to S for me, just because of how much I love volume 2.
Yeah, Volume Two was amazing. I'd agree. I think it's S. For the longest time, I would have said it was my favorite,
Oh
just
really?
because it is. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
that's.
All
I
right.
mean, that's where everything happened, right? I'm not misremembering.
3, well, 3 was the accumulation of volume 1 and 2. 2 is the midsection between 1 and 3, where it's
Oh wait,
like
wait.
2 is
Two is better. Yeah, two is definitely better.
2 is fun and games and trains and oh, why are you a huntress? And then you get the oobleck stuff. You get Zwei. Um, right before Amity Arena, basically,
Okay.
because Amity
Yeah,
Arena and
yeah. I'd still say it's S though.
Amity Arena and Hell is volume 3. But yeah, I love volume 2. I have a very soft spot in my heart for it. Also has one of my favorite songs. Speaking of that, we should probably have some stuff going on in the back. There we go. We'll do die. But all right, volume 3.
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. It's been a while, so I was kind of confused. But Volume Three could it could fight for my favorite.
Okay.
It's the most pain. It's the most painful. There's pure pain the entire time.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, the songs they all build up to that moment, to that point, basically for the most
Mm-hmm.
part. And then you go back and you actually listen to these songs, and you're like, wow, there's a lot of foreshadowing in these tracks. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I ever said it, but other than the characters, the music is easily my favorite part of the show. Um, yeah, easily my favorite OST of anything ever. I don't think I've ever told you that.
I think you've brought it up a couple times.
Maybe. I wouldn't doubt it. Um, yeah, I agree. Volume 3 is my favorite volume. I'm not even gonna try and hide it. It's easily my favorite volume. Like by a long mile, even now after rewatching. But yeah.
Like it's definitely top contender for
Hmm.
favorite. And
Yeah.
I'll make arguments for why I'm not going to 100% say it's my favorite.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I think I already get what you're getting at, but um all
It's
right.
like it's definitely close to flawless. I'll say that.
Hmm. Yep. Now you get 4. How do you feel about 4?
So 4, that was the journey
That
across.
yeah, that
Remnant.
was yeah, basically the journey across Remnant, Yang PTSD, Blake getting to Menagerie, um, you know, uh, but it also had the Ren and Nora backstory
Yeah, I know.
and Kurogiri. I think it's is it Kurogiri? Wait, no, Kurogiri's from My Hero. The village. Maybe it is Kurogiri.
Yeah.
Or it's Kurokuri, maybe. Either way, you know what I mean.
Hmm. Yeah. So this is a interesting. I'm not entirely sure because it has really high highs and really low lows. Like the whole like you said, the Yang PTSD thing, very poorly done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But you also have to keep in mind, I will mention this, it's mainly it's worse in the coming up thing than it is in
mhm.
this one.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it kind of has
It
its high highs and its low lows.
it
It's
sets
like,
up the bad.
mhm.
I will
Yeah.
say
So
I like Menagerie a lot. I do think Menagerie is good. I mean, we get the best of Sun pretty much in volume 4.
uh, my boy, still I
Also,
still don't forgive him. I will never forgive them.
yeah, I don't. Well, we will get there obviously, but where are you putting 4?
Um, I'm volume 4.
So here's for me. I think 4 is better than 1, but I think you could say 2 is better than 4 because 4 still has problems.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's. I think
I
I'm gonna.
think I think 4 can have its own tier because I
I'm
do
not
like.
doing that. I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna go top of A.
All right, you know what?
So far I have 3, 2, 4, 1.
I'm gonna put mine top of A2. So far we have the exact same tier list actually, but
That's very
uh,
funny.
but yeah, I'll say that I might end up moving it to bottom S because it used to be I used to really love 4, but I don't love it as much as I used to, and I actually like some stuff upcoming more than I thought I did. Um, all right, volume 5. That's the worst volume in the show. It is D tier. That is my opinion. It is D tier.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 5? Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't even remember what happened in Volume 5.
It's all the Raven stuff. And they get together.
Yeah.
And like all the lore dumps. The lore dumps are
Uh,
good. And like the humor is good. But the Raven stuff is awfully written.
yeah, it made me not
The
like Raven that
The
much.
Yang PTSD stuff is awfully written. It's like basically Volume 5 starts all the bad like habits they have throughout the rest of the show. That's why I hate it. But I will give Volume 5 a bone. It has one of my favorite songs in it. So there's that. And Raven is Potential Man in Rwby, and it's annoying.
And beyond Potential Man.
I don't think I ever told you, but in Volume 2, there's that end credit scene where Yang sees Raven at the beacon.
Yeah.
They actually scrapped that, so that never actually happened. That's why they never brought it up again.
That's so dumb.
But yeah, Raven was Potential Woman. And I still Well, we'll get there, like I said. But what about 6? 6 was apathy, meeting Maria, all that stuff. Right before
Oh, it's
Atlas.
so peak. Maria, that's all you need to say. I love Maria.
I
I love Maria.
I love Maria too.
Yeah.
But of course, we'll
It's
talk more about her later. But
so
it's and it has the Adam stuff.
yeah. So that's a
And
big complaint is that's the start of peak Blake again. Yeah.
5 was
Well, 6 is the
real.
it's like the yeah.
Can't listen
I
to
say B
depression.
tier.
Can't listen to depression right now. Depression.
I say B.
B? Okay. I think so too, because Volume 6 does have good stuff in it. But yeah. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I think Volume 6 is B. There's that volume is I think the actual king of highs and lows. Like yeah. there's quite a bit of it. Because, like I said, apathy are sick. That whole segment in that volume is awesome.
Yeah. That's probably my biggest argument for favorite Grim design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Favorite Grim, really.
They're just a unique concept. They make people just so apathetic that they don't want to do anything and they die.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right, number 7. I'm gonna rank this one. I like 7 a lot more than I thought. Like, I remember hating it quite a lot, actually, as it was coming out. But I like a lot of what they do in it. Now,
yeah, 7. I was expecting a lot less from 7. So 7.
Part 1 of Atlas.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, it has so many good moments in it that I thought happened. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things that happened in 7 I thought happened in 8, and vice versa for some reason. Like the Crow, Robin, Tyrion, Clover thing. I don't know why I thought that happened in 8.
That was a really good fight.
But then I was like, wait, no, it doesn't. It has to happen here because it's in the opening. And then I remember hating Robin for some reason, and a lot of people hate Robin. But then watching this time, I was like, I like Robin now.
Yeah, she was awesome.
I'll get more into that later, obviously, but a lot of things in this volume I don't hate as much as I remember. And the things I remember liking, I like a lot more.
Hindsight.
Yeah, basically. Now, there was still bad writing.
So one thing I will say, I'm sure a lot of this is also beforehand you didn't have you were having to wait for this each weekly.
Mm-hmm. So and also I was surrounding myself with other writers who fucking hate that shit. So I was more so focusing on all the bad aspects of Rwby at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of flaws in 7, and like I've talked about before. And I'll go more in depth with it, but there is one thing we disagreed that I never said.
Like media?
Until Volume 8, anyway. Until the very end, yes. You were on board with Team Rwby the whole time. I was not. And I never said that. But on my first viewing, I was not. Ironwood, I was on board with
Mm.
Ironwood, not Ruby.
Uh,
Um,
yeah,
until that certain point in 8 when he just starts killing people and he wants
yeah,
martial law. But it's because for me the way they have him snap, I don't like. That's my biggest complaint with it.
yeah. He was.
It,
I
it
didn't like that
felt
either.
it felt kind of forced.
Hmm.
But again, we'll go more in depth with it. But point is, I do like 7 a lot, and volume 7 and 9, 3, 7, and 9 are my favorite openings. I love those 3 very much. 7's just really colorful, but um, I think just because of the highs, I think it goes above 4 for me.
Um,
Actually, I'll put it below 4.
uh, honestly, yeah, because yeah, I'll put it
You
a
put
bit
it in
above
B.
all you say. Actually, mm, yeah. So actually, I know there was a reason for this, but one of my biggest complaints is how Rin was handled.
In 7,
Is it that's whenever he started to like kind of
that's 8 when he's hella angry and shit.
no he had started to like kind of neglect Nora too.
Oh yeah. That is in 7. Yeah.
This was the start of him
Well, it all built up
kind
to
of
like his growing fear of the situation.
yeah, but still like I get what they were going for, but wasn't a fan of his handle.
Okay, I think I understand. I mean, on this watch, I kind of liked it. It made a lot of
I,
sense, but
it
also
made sense, but it just didn't feel like it.
yeah,
You know, like if it didn't feel like him.
yeah, I got it. That's how I felt when watching 8 with their whole thing. On my first watch, I hated that because even to this day, I feel like it's forced, and I guess that's a good segue. Um, 8 is the volume I thought I would hate the most, and I remember hating a lot, but I don't hate it nearly as much as I used to. Not even close. Because there's
I
a lot of good moments in 8.
yeah, I really liked eight actually.
That is where would you put 8?
Um, so I think eight is S.
You think 8
Like
is S?
sitting watching it the entire Atlas arc,
I
just
have
everything.
yeah, we I can't believe we sat there and watched all of fucking Atlas in one setting. That is crazy. We literally watched like almost I think like 8.5 hours of Ruby in one setting. Or maybe 9.
Yeah,
Like that shit's
yeah, something like
crazy.
that.
And we ended it and you were in shambles.
Yeah,
And we took like a week and a half a break from today to watch 9 too. I think like it's been a while.
yeah,
Of course, we'll talk more about why, but I think I know where it's going. um, but you put that what above 3 or between 3 and 2, or what do you say?
I'd say that these three could fight. I'd say that they could fight.
Hmm.
2, 3, and 8. I think they could fight for the top.
Okay, I put mine. Despite the amount of hatred I have for that stuff happening, like
Yeah.
Oh, my least favorite line in the whole show, I can now for sure say, is the part where Yang gets asked by, I think it's Jean, that I forget what he asked, but then she
Yeah, he,
goes, "Oh yeah, Rwby, fuck you." Thinking about Blake instead of your sister in this situation is
mhm.
fucked.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's when they're all in the cabin in the snow and shit, you know? And
Hmm.
then Ren's out in the post, and it sucks because that is also followed by one of my favorite camera shots in the series, where it zooms from inside the cabin outside. Ren's sitting on the in the snow, and then it zooms out to see the Grim in the city of Atlas. Like that shit is so good. But to be completely honest, I struggle. I'm not putting an S. Um, I did want to say though, Seven has one of my favorite lines too, by Ironwood. Uh, when he goes throughout the show, the whole show, he said, "Please call me James. My friends call me James." And then right at the end of Seven, when he finally snaps, he tells Oscar, he's like, "Oh, my friends call me James, but you can call me General." And he shoots him.
Hmm.
That is one of the hardest lines in any show I've ever seen, I think. Your reaction to that was also priceless. He was like, "What? What?" You had like a
Is
mini
it
stroke.
that? So that's why I'm saying that this could fight for the top because the entire time I didn't want to stop because of how much was going on, but it didn't feel overwhelming. It felt like, oh my gosh,
The
this is
pacing
really
is
all
really
happening.
good. That's what carries it for me.
Hmm.
The pacing is actually immaculate in 7 and 8. I don't know how they did it. um, I don't know if you knew that, but we were listening. That song that's playing in the back is called "Boop," and it's Red and Nora's first song.
Mm. That's another thing. They had their moments. I'm a huge Nora stan.
Oh, we'll get there, but I think I'm placing it. Okay, here's my thing, and glad I'm recording. Put it this way: as standalone volumes, I think I like 4 better than 7 and 8, but as a story, 7 and 8 are above 4. So I'm putting 4 between 7 and 8 because I feel the highs in those are really good and the lows are awful.
That's fair.
You know what? I'm doing this. I'm moving 6 to C and I'm moving 1 to B just to make it look a bit prettier. But also, like, there's story in these, and 1 is a great prologue, and I think it's a great way to start. But it's also nothing crazy. um, but I guess since I'll do 9, 9 is my second favorite volume in the show.
Yeah, it went up there. Like my top four could probably interchange. Actually, yeah, yeah, I agree. Volume 9 is really good.
There's I have a lot of nitpicks with it, like a whole lot, but like I don't appreciate how the characters don't react and give John any like type of comfort like at all until like he fully snaps. It's like
Yeah,
it's like guys, really look at him. Do you think he's okay? like like with Rwby, I kind of understand because she's like hiding it almost. She's like trying to keep it cool. Like that's she's doing that, like keeping it inside. But Jean's like so obviously outwardly not okay. um,
yeah, and they just like ignore him.
a lot of people have problems with how Weiss reacts when she sees him, like the funny haha, she's like into it. But like I really don't. I think it was funny, like because it's just a gut reaction someone might have, you know.
Yeah, and it
Um,
makes sense because it's Weiss.
yeah. Now, I mean, I sit there and I'm like, hmm, hmm. I'm not still completely like I don't 100% still know how I feel about how they handled some things, basically. But I love the world in 9. I love the whole concept. I like everything going on. Ruby has her best character development in that volume by a long mile. Um, Also, the voice acting is just probably the best it's ever been in Volume 9, I think. When it comes to, like, the characters within it, they improve. Like, even Miles improved for Jean. But, like, I remember watching 9 and being like, wow, I actually really like what's happening in this volume. And I hadn't felt like that on a first watch since, like, 4 up to that point, which is crazy. But I do really like 9.
Yeah, I think so. I think now, let's say 8. Let's say 8 is outside of the top, and my top 3 could probably flip one.
So, like,
3, 3,
so
2, and 9.
3, 2, 9, and 8.
Yeah. Right now I have it as 3, 9, 2, 8.
Yeah, that's fair. Dude, imagine in a world where those bad writing stuff doesn't happen in 7 and 8, they could have been like the best.
Yeah.
They really could have been the best.
I agree.
Like, for a fact. Like, I know you really like 8, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they could have been, like, actually, like, like, S+++ tier stories.
Oh, 100%. That's there's literally
But
just
they're still amazing, but there is a lot of bad stuff, and that's always going to be the problem. But that's why rewrites exist.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think for me it goes 3, 9, 2, 4/8/7. I legitimately can't decide where I'd put those. Then 1, 6, 5.
Yeah.
That's where would you what are yours in order?
I just sent it to you.
Oh. Okay, it's 3, 9, 2. I can't read it. Hold up. 8, 4, 1, 7, 6, 5. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Big agree. We save this bad boy.
It seems like we have a pretty general
Consensus. Yeah. But now we get into the meat and potatoes of stuff. We have quite a lot of characters to get through. But can't you see I'm all the things that you never be? Alright. Bro, they better have her, bro. Where is she at, bro? There she is. Okay, alright. We don't need this. Okay.
Time for a peek.
Okay. I'm gonna put these like random characters that don't matter. Like
Extras.
the councilmen and women from 7 and 8. They're not really characters, they're plot devices.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to talk about this one right here because there's stuff to say. Backstory characters, yeah, I mean, could talk about them, I suppose.
I'm not feeling backstory characters.
Well, I do have stuff to say about them, but I am gonna wait, obviously, till Cinder, for example. Don't even know who you are, and we just watched it. I can't tell, but she looks cool. So you were the drunk. Gotta put Tweedledee and Tweedledum in fucking awful tier. They're funny, but they're just objectively awful.
Yeah.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum from Volume 6. The two dudes on the train.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Team Cardin is awful. Agreed.
That's the ones that are bullying John, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Cardin deserves non-awful just because he does what he's supposed to do pretty well. But his team is like nothing. They're just awful.
Yeah.
They like don't even have good designs. Maybe the Mohawk dude does, but the other two are like significantly like just not good designs. But do you like where would you put Cardin himself though?
I mean, just a tier above them.
Because he does what he's supposed to do. He's like a little asshole, and he was like the perfect like machine, I guess, to get Jean to develop. He was the perfect like foil,
And he didn't
I
ever say his
suppose.
welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, he did his job.
Right. These girls, I like their designs. They're neat. They're neat enough.
Robin's team.
Who?
Is it Robin's team?
Robin? Oh no! No! They're the girls who fought Team Sun in the tournament. Then there. And then sadly, I also have to put Sage and Scarlet in the cool design tier, but above Cardin because fuck Cardin. But where the hell? Scarlet's design is great. He's also British, so you know. Newswoman. Oh yeah. Peak character. He deserves S tier, S plus tier.
I'm not even. I'm not reading here that. So
What happened?
I trying to find all the extra characters.
Um, no, I'll put them at the bottom of good. I still count them as extras, but they're implemented well. You won me over. Jean's sister and her girlfriend or
Yeah,
wife.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll put them in good.
I agree.
Very cute, very cute kid, bro. um. All right. I have a soft spot for Junior.
Excuse me.
I'll put Milsha and Milsha 2 in that tier. They're the two girls gang fights in her trailer. I just think they have cool designs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Below Scarlet and Sage, of course. Okay.
Bro, the dog. I don't remember his name. But the dog.
Why?
Peak, peak, peak.
You see who I have in peak tier at the moment? I got
so right.
I got the cabbage guy, and that's why.
Bro, who you know who? Hold up. Who else can I meme as my hesitant character?
The Talking Grim. No, wait, Cordova.
Who's that?
Cordova. Maria's like Atlas fucking Bigfoot, you know?
Oh, the the short lady.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna meme that. Unironically, that's why I did kind of carry.
Okay, I'm actually just gonna rank them. Okay, there we go. They are awful, but on purposely awful, but I can't give them credit like Cardin because they're just such bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I know you didn't like her backstory, from what I gathered.
Yeah, I know, not at all.
I
Try to
mean,
make me feel bad for Cinder? No.
well, no, I don't think so. I mean, it didn't make me feel bad. It just made me realize, like, I don't think she was ever going to be better. And what does it for me is the guy. I don't remember his name because I don't think they ever say it. They might have, but he's actually like, yeah, this guy. What a good dude! Like,
Yeah.
he loved her, even though, like, and it's very evident that he cared about this kid. That he put his life on the line just to teach her lessons.
Yeah. He was good, but Cinder backstory bumps him down.
This guy.
I think that's almost all the drivers.
Put this guy there. I like this guy's design. It's cool. Better than these. But peak design. Okay, well, CL, good design. That was the thing I was telling you about earlier. You know, the girl on Penny's team.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking team is sick. Wait, I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
this chick is dope as fuck. Yeah, but yada yada, but still. I don't give a fuck. She looks cool. Hence why this tier is or cool designs.
That's what I really. There's just so many characters I just don't care about.
This chick is sick. She has her beanie sniper rifle. I like that a lot. There's characters like this, like these ones I'm ranking right now, that I wish did more because they're really cool. This guy's pretty dope too. Then this, and then where's she at? Where's she at? The skateboard girl, baby. Where the fuck? Okay. She did some raw shit. Kind of torn, but
I'm just going. If I don't remember the character, then they're
girl that flirted with Crow, baby, peak.
Oh, the Chinese dress.
Yeah, peak. I don't remember her name, but she was.
Yeah,
fun.
if I don't remember the character, then they're not getting. They're not getting anything.
Good fun villains. They go there. Not even villains, just characters.
Oh, good. How did you end up there? And not me to.
I don't know why this random sailor girl's here, but okay. Or captain. They're whatever characters. They just exist to get Blake to Menagerie.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there to characters we could talk about, though. Robin's crew, I guess we can rank too. Other than, yeah. Cool design. Actually, good. I'll put them all in good. I think they do what they need to do very well. How do you feel about May, though?
I kind of sniffed it out. I had a feeling. The flags were there. But it wasn't like bad. It was pretty good.
I don't even know, to be honest. I didn't even understand the first time. Like when we were watching it, I couldn't like comprehend it. Like I knew about it, but I wasn't like, wait, what just happened? Because I wasn't like paying full attention when it happened. Then I was like, oh, did that already happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Peak. Okay. This douchebag,
absolute, I've got all the jobbers.
Peak douchebaggery. I don't know if you caught this, but ironic, we talk about May, but it's very small detail, but he's actually her brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're both marigolds. And in Volume 4, when you see this guy, it's like, oh, he's a douchebag. I caught that, and I never realized it until that either, but it's because we were watching it, in succession. That was the only way I was able to catch that. This raccoon was whatever. We saw him, and then
I put him in the Who Are You?
Okay, that's worth talking about. Guys' designs, whatever. Honestly, the two team, like Neon Flint Cole, the two members they added to them in Volume 7, kind of just didn't look that good in comparison to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
The bandit dude is a douchebag. He goes in douchebag role in awful tier. The bug.
These are the remaining ones I have.
Not really worth talking about. I think the king is worth putting in. I think he was a good antagonist for the episode he was in. Good showing. I think he was a good showing of like the cycle of like rebirth in Volume 9.
Mm-hmm.
Because from what you can gather, the king was actually kind of good before that.
Yeah, exactly.
Pyrrha's mom, or Pyrrha's spirit, or Pyrrha's yada yada. I like it. I put it at the top of
Yeah.
A. Or bottom of good. What do you think?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's do that. And okay, what are you?
Uh, so
Yeah. Okay.
that's plus a few more that I just ranked, but for the most part, that's who I have left.
I'm a cursed black cat. I'm an albatross. I'm a mirror broken. At least like the people at the top are like the characters we want to talk about already for the most part. Like I think
Yeah.
everyone going down from like I think Cordovan, everyone like from Cordovan. Actually, yeah, pretty much everyone left on my screen right now. I can talk about. Like I'm going down. Um, Ren's parents are serviceable. You know, they're good for his
Mm-hmm.
backstory. So I'll rank them good. Similar to
Oh,
the
that's who that
spirit
was.
thing.
That's right.
The
Yeah,
spirits,
just
the talking grim, uh, little curious cat. These guys. This is. I don't know if you knew who this was or not. Did you rank it? Okay, you did it. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. I think my screen is
who?
perfect. Um. Oh, the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Oh, put. So from here, from where we got, did you rank? Let me see. You ranked Fennec and shit. Yeah, we could do that. These fucking guys. These guys. Uh. Bottom of eh. I think they could have been better villains than they were for sure.
For who?
Because like Fennec and his
Oh
brother.
yeah, that's how I just threw him. And dude, that's what I'm saying. If a character didn't make, if I had to sit there and be like, "Who is this?" then the character is just okay.
Gotta say, okay, we're gonna rank her. The most wasted character in Rwby history is this woman right here, Selena.
Yeah, I know. She had a sick design.
And that's everyone says that for a good reason. She goes at the
She looked.
top because she, other than one other character that I think you know, uh, that I might bring up later, but because there's a lot to say about them, but it could have been my favorite character. Not her, but the other one. But all right, I'm making sure I'm knocking everyone out on yours. You know what I mean? So we can start like.
Mhm.
I suppose it's fair you removed Yatsuhashi and Fox.
So I don't even know who they are. Like you're saying these names, I'm just like, eh.
Coffee.
Yeah, they're the worst of Team Coffee.
It's because they didn't do too much, but at least they have the coolest designs. Mainly Fox. Fox is such a cool design. Being like a blind dude and shit. And remember,
Mm-hmm.
he basically did a Ren combo move and blew that fucker up. You remember that?
Think so.
In Volume 2, when Team Coffee shows up, and he punches the like bear or whatever, and he blows it up, and the spikes shoot out
Oh
everywhere.
yeah.
Okay. Did you Port Oobleck, Lionheart? Did you rank Summer? No, you did it. Okay. Ren's dad. Okay. The genies. Yada yada. You ranked Flint and Neon.
I think so. Yeah. I did.
Okay. I love Flint and Neon. Put them there. I think Neon's actually really good because I think she's the first time you really see that Yang's rage is not a helpful thing. Because she gets to her too
Also,
easily.
it's also one of the first like very obvious references.
Oh, yeah. Not another thing you own. Trying to see. Amber and the Winter Maiden. Very good. Very good stuff. They do what they need to do. I think they're good just because by concept, they, like I said, they did what they needed to do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, for sure. I can't listen to the song. I don't want to cry in the middle of a stream. Let's move on. Okay, I think all the Schnees, Klein. Did you rank Callie and Gira? No, okay. I think we're good. Alright, who do you want to do?
I say we save Team Rwby for last.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
Let's start with Emerald.
You want to do Emerald? Okay. Where would you put Emerald?
I'll put her in pretty good.
Okay.
So like a pretty much B tier.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you my top tier is probably gonna be exclusive. I'm probably gonna try and limit it to like 5 characters, 5 to 10. If I need to do 10, I'll do 10. But it probably
I'm gonna try to advance.
Okay, so where'd you put Emerald?
Put her in B tier essentially.
Okay, where do you think I'm putting her?
She's probably gonna go pretty high for you.
Oh yeah, baby, hell's yeah. I love Emerald. I think she is a character that is one of the few characters that just has not been ruined at all. Like, at all. Zero. Nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with her, and I think she has potential to keep getting better. Like, till the end of the series, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the thing is that potential man. There's lots of potential man in Rwby.
But for me, it's like they have started doing stuff with her. You know?
I'll throw her in. Yeah, no. I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep her in like A tier essentially.
Plus, I just really like her design.
That's fair.
It's really unique. Alright, my turn. I want to do... Alright, you get to pick 2 next because I want to get the fucking gods out of the way. Stare at their stupid faces. Part of me says they're awful.
I don't like them.
But, like, you're not supposed to. But it's mainly more of a question... It's more of a question, do you think they're good antagonists or devices or, like, lore? Or do you not think that? That's basically what the question is.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're just kind of a... If anything, they just feel like they're thrown on to give Ozpin more.
You think they're... I think they're fucking awful.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
I think, like, they're so bad. I have, like, the same emotions towards them that I do, like, Mahito. Like, I understand, but the
I
only
hate
difference
it.
is like when I think of good writing, I'm like, I don't get the same vibes that Mahito gave me. The vibes where I fucking hate this
Yeah,
thing.
mine too. I was like, I hate him because he's
He's
really
really
well
well
done.
written. These guys, it's more like they exist to be awful gods, which, in their credit, that's how most stories are with gods. I think 95% of them. Like really,
Yeah,
like think about like Norse mythology. That's what I'm talking about. Like Greek mythology. Look at Zeus. Like
yeah,
that
that's
type of shit.
fair. It just feels worse somehow. It feels worse than
It's
that.
it's hard to explain why they don't
They
hit,
just don't feel right.
and it does feel, especially with Volume 9, it feels like we're still missing information on them as to why they're like this. Because my favorite part about them is that they are what the Grimm came from. And like
Mhm.
knowing that I actually forgot this, that the whole Wonderland thing, they came from Wonderland, I forgot about that till today. I genuinely just did not remember that. Um, so they're a complicated beast. We're not listening to Bumblebee. I refuse. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I agree. But they're tough.
They just feel wrong.
Okay,
It's
I'm
the only way
going
I can
awful.
explain it.
Yeah, just awful. Just awful.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
okay. Um,
I think it felt better whenever Salem was the big bad, like just Salem, and there was like
well,
nothing else.
she
Like
is the bad, but I get what you mean.
I know,
Like
like
the reasoning, one of the core reasonings for her being bad being them. You mean?
yeah, exactly. Like, was that really necessary?
I
Did
think
we
you know
really
what they
need
could have
that?
done. Like I don't know. I think what could have been better was if they didn't run away and she just had the ability to take them down. Like, and that they created someone who was better than them, you know?
Hmm.
But they just fucked off somewhere.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
really dumb, and then they just threw it on the Ozban. Like what? What was the point?
all right, now which two do you want to do now?
Um, let's do Glinda and Ironwood.
Glinda and Ironwood. Okay. Oh, and Ironwood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You talk about Glinda first.
So Glinda. So what I did is I basically made like a. I'll show you how.
uh,
I made like a cutoff almost of the characters I know I like, and then just the okay.
bro, true shopkeeper.
Yeah. So this is what I'm going for. Basically, like the characters I know I'm gonna rank differently, essentially, are going. And it like a separate, almost like a separate tier list. But yeah, so Glinda is pretty good because she did her job really well whenever she's around, but then she's just not around. So
Right.
what happened there?
Literally, there's videos on videos, even for Volume 10, which I don't know if I told you, but Viz did pick Ruby up. We're just waiting for a trailer and like news
Yeah,
at this point.
which I'm really happy about. It would have
The
been
last
so
thing we
sad.
really got was just Carrie being like, "Oh," Carrie and Barbara being like, "Oh, Viz picked us up." um,
Thank God, though.
but yeah, Glinda's great. We just want to see more of her, you know.
Exactly. There's need more.
She's your
That's it.
mommy, I know.
Even that, she just like wasted potential.
She's just the good witch.
She's potential man.
She's good witch,
She
legitimately.
has one thing like the most busted semblances, and then they just don't do anything with it. It kind of just doesn't make sense. Like, what was the point of having her? She's just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
They did. That's they made it seem like she was gonna something big, and then she just wasn't.
Mm-hmm. No, I 100% agree. It just feels kind of weird, but I do like Glinda better than these characters. I'll figure it out. Yeah, Glinda's good.
And
All
so
right,
yeah, there's nothing.
Ironwood.
There's nothing inherently wrong with Linda, but there's just nothing.
We just want more. That's it. That's
Mhm.
all. We just want more. Everyone wants more.
It's not too much to ask in it.
God, I wasn't expecting you to shoot for him so fast.
Yeah, so I just saw him next to her, and I realized we might as well just get him out of the way.
I think if we're doing that, then we take turns choosing an Aesop to rank.
So like an Aesop next.
Yeah, so I think after we do Ironwood, we do one Aesop. You pick one, I pick one. You pick one, I pick one. Yeah,
Okay, we could do that.
because while it's on the mind, you know.
Hmm.
All right, Billy. Ironwood. Where are you putting him? How do you feel about Ironwood? You better talk before I do.
Ironwood. I put him in almost peak. So basically,
Is that your
my
second tier or third tier?
yeah. So peak is going to be my 10, 10. Almost peak is going to
Yeah.
be really good characters, but some of them might breach the top 10, or some of them could possibly breach the top 10. Most of them are just really good.
Yeah. Okay. Ironwood has his own tier for me. This is what I made this tier for.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an explanation on that. Best wasted. Oh, wasted potential. Yeah, I can agree. That's what I'm trying not to think about what happened to him. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just kind of
His writing is simultaneously the best Rwby has ever had and simultaneously some of the worst it's ever had.
yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
His the VA for Ironwood, fucking immaculate.
Oh yeah.
People, there's like tons of people like the YouTuber I told you about I used to watch. This is his favorite character because of how good he is when he's good. And it's like I can't blame anyone.
No, yeah, not at all.
It just sucks. It sucks so hard. Um,
Yeah, he did get kind of cut.
wait, I have a better one. Yes, sir. James Flat Earth Wood.
What?
um, nah. I'm just kidding.
I think he nailed it with the best wasted potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I there's so much you could say about Ironwood, but I do think the characters like he's in the same vein as the other character. in that same vein. I know you know who I'm talking about, but we're not there yet. Just the difference is one was being done incredibly well, and the other one got kicked off a cliff immediately, and it fucking
Mm-hmm.
sucks. No, no. I don't want to hear the sad shit right now. Um. All right. So
I think I am gonna make another tier now that you mentioned this. I thi-
for
We'll
Ironwood,
do no, just in general.
yeah,
We'll
because
do.
I think I'm gonna do one in between Glinda and Emerald's tier.
I think yeah, I think that's a good tier to have. I'm gonna call it character assassinated.
Oh, right here, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it where Ironwood is because
Oh,
these are like really good characters that got cut. Well, I guess I'll do it under almost peak. So basically the middle ground.
yeah.
Mm.
All right. Um, I'm picking up Ivy.
All right, Ivy.
Well, Elm. I forget. I used to call her Ivy. I like Elm.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Put her in
You know
almost peak.
me. Barbecue burnt ends, Mr. Squidward.
I like her more than Emerald.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I just have a very soft spot for Emerald, I think. Takes me back to better days. um,
All right. Yeah.
who do you want? Vine, Harriet, Marrow, or Clover?
Harriet.
Harriet, okay.
I'm under Emerald. I'm gonna put her in awesome.
Under Emerald.
Yeah.
I put her below Glinda. I just find her annoying. I understand why, and I like her role in the story. I just personally, I just find her annoying, like to an extent that she goes down a
Yeah.
tier. But I
Yeah.
realistically, she's with Elm.
I don't like the always follow orders characters because a lot of them feel unrealistic.
I think that is one thing they did pretty well, though, especially since like um, everyone else by that point has swapped, but she's just holding on to like everything
Nothing.
because like everything she knew is just gone at that point, and it causes Vine to have to do what he needed to do just for her, which hurts, but it actually is really good, I think. So I'll do Vine then. Vine's also good. Where do you go?
Yep. I'm gonna put him
I'll put him below
above.
Elm.
I'll put him
Because
above Emerald.
I'm biased.
I thought his sacrifice was a little interesting.
I
I don't
think
want to say bad or anything. It's just interesting is the best way I could describe it.
yeah, I'm glad it. Again, talking about the pacing of 8 and like 7 and 8, if they did that at any other point, I think it could have been messy. But the way they paced it
Mhm.
worked really well because it was
Make it
before you know what happens,
and it made Harriet. It made it Harriet's fault.
and it capped their arc off very well before, without interrupting everything else.
Mm,
So I think it's really
yeah.
good. I'll do this. Um, all right. Who do you want, Marrow or Clover?
Um, I'll take Clover.
Okay.
I'll put him above Elm.
Me
So,
too.
A tier. A tier. He did really well with Crow.
I said foil earlier. He's the true foil.
Yeah, that's
He
really his
he
entire thing.
he pushed Crow to develop as a person / character. Like he's what
Yeah,
he's
he's
what Crow needed. He's legitimately what Crow needed to see that
exactly.
your semblance doesn't control him. He can like get out of the rut he's in, no matter what. Um, and like when he dies, he might fall into that rut again, but he doesn't, and that's partially due to another character that I never realized until we watched it together. um, but Marrow is peak. You were saying Glinda has a fucking crazy semblance.
Oh yeah, it. What
He's
is
my
it? He
favorite
says,
Aesop.
"What does he say? What does he
Stay
say?" Yeah,
like a
stay.
dog, like stay dog. That's the joke.
Yeah,
He goes stay.
yeah. That's Loki, one of my favorite semblances.
Yeah, he is my favorite Aesop member.
I agree. 100%.
He's really well written too, and when
Yeah.
when Winter comes in clutch before Iron One kills him, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't get murked.
I know, I can tell you were like fearing that shit right when he started saying it.
Mm-hmm. I saw him pull out the gun. I was like, oh.
He's like, I'll take him to the brig. Don't worry. Oh my god. So since I technically said we do Aesops, you pick a character.
You've already ranked her.
Who?
The lame girl.
Oh yeah. I did. I put her with
I'll put her under Glinda.
I put all of Robin's like friends and shit and good stuff, story stuff are cool.
Okay. I think we have to get the cat, the elephant in the room.
What?
Neptune.
Oh. I love Neptune. But guess what? He is just like Glinda.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put him. Him and Glinda can switch.
I do like Neptune better than Glinda.
Yeah, Glinda's case was so bad. I straight up forgot she existed until she was shown again.
In 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny too because Salem is supposed to be the Wicked Witch and Glinda's supposed to be the good witch. Obviously.
Yeah.
So
why is she just gone?
But I think she might be coming back in 10. So
yeah, they've been foreshadowing that she's coming back.
Oh my god, my peak song. Rising. Yeah, Neptune's good. Neptune can be better, but Neptune's good, and we're in Vacuo, so here's hoping, right?
Yeah, him and Sun were in the epilogue, so and they were in the volume 8.
There's going to be a lot of fucking awful cringe moments regarding Sun and seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Let me rank the Talking Grim real quick. That is one of the sickest things the show made.
Yeah, I put it in.
Put in cool design.
Average.
Well, actually, it's cool story stuff. Actually, yeah.
I put it under Y.
What are you talking about? Zweiss Peak, bro.
Exactly, bro. Nah, just
Just
yeah,
good story
just
stuff.
like
That's why I
yeah,
made that
yeah,
tier. It's
pretty much.
just good or good story stuff. And then the characters that go above that are like Neptune and Glinda, or like Harriet, where it's like they are surpassed by that because they actually have roles to play and are more prominent. Um, but yeah, I think. Did I just rank something? Oh yeah, Talking Grim. Your turn.
Oh, um, we'll go. Lionheart.
Lionheart. Okay.
Uh, I'll throw him above Harriet, right above Harriet.
Okay.
He was really well done.
I think so too. I think for being a play on the Cowardly Lion, he
Yeah,
does a good
exactly.
job.
It was. That's the thing. Yeah, he was a very good Cowardly
I
Lion.
hate that I can
Dude.
put him above Neptune and Glinda, but just because he actually had a full arc. That's it. That's why. It sucks that we can do that, but
I think he had more screen time than them. He might have had more screen time than them.
like in general.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe I don't know.
It's sad that we could even consider that, though.
That is very sad because you think more scenes with the other two, but especially Neptune, but you don't.
I'm talking like total screen time. Screen time.
Yeah, I know, but like you could think of more scenes with the other two, but when it comes to actual story, yeah, you might be right. I don't know. Okay, let's knock the genies out of the way.
Jin Peak.
Jin.
Jin A tier. I think they're both A. Honestly, they're both really, really good personality. Like they make sense.
The genies are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I put them above Harriet, and I put them above them and P good because they're pretty good. You know, they go above story stuff cool because they're just done really well.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you said their personalities are fun and like
that's what they're a lot of fun. And the whole thing with him, like one-way ticket.
Him needing, like, it's a way to make that relic not completely overpowered, and it was really clever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing. They were really cleverly made.
Yeah. All right, now you pick one.
All right, old jockeys.
Jockeys. I think this might be a take, but I think he's one of the better like antagonists in the show, just because of how much you hate him. When we're talking about the Mahito thing, he's a good Mahito villain because you're like, you fucking hate this guy. He's just a slimy, like scumbag.
Put him
fucking
right under the genies. Because I like the genies better overall, but he's still really good.
I put him. He is pretty good.
Yeah, he's a little beefier.
He's a good villain. So first good villain. He's not even. He's the only villain in the show, I think, next to one other. Complete. Well, there's very few villains in the show that aren't assassinated. He's one of them.
Yeah,
he goes out how he should go out.
Very non-spectacularly.
Unlike a true Shnee, basically. Because he's not. Yeah. He was never a true Shnee.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck jocks.
Jacquees.
Jacques.
Yeah.
My man Jacques,
Jacques.
bro.
Jacques.
Let's do Little.
Oh, I love
Little Peak, bro.
Dude, I'm putting Little under dog dude. I can't remember his name right now. I think I'm gonna do one more tier.
I think Little might dead ass be like.
We'll do one more tier. We'll do top 10 and we'll have S tier. We'll have them separate. Excuse me. Little and dog dude S.
Dude, you might be right. God, there's a lot of like depth with this one we're doing, huh?
Yeah, this is what I've got. I think it's gonna be what I'm sticking with, like tiers wise.
I do agree. I think I like them a bit better.
Like I just thought about it. There's like another layer of like how much I like them, as opposed to me going like, yeah, these are good characters. I'm like, man, I like these characters a lot. And then there's gonna be my top 10. I'm like, yeah, these are my favorites. Top 5, top 10. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so I have faves, best wasted potential, peak, amazing, very good, P good, good story stuff, cool, cool design, and awful, and then who. That's my tiers.
Pretty similar. I have very similar regards. I sent you mine. What mine looks like.
Okay. Shopkeeper. Average. Okay. B minus. Character assassinated. A. B, S. Top 10. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And the one under those are awful and not worth ranking.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing right. I might end up moving some stuff when it's like said and done. I'll move tiers around and like delete them if I need to, etc. Yeah. Little's great. Little's a great character for that one volume. How unexpected it was that Neo just kills Little.
Yeah, just murdered her.
It's just like
dang, bro.
Shit.
I really missed her.
But yeah, your turn.
Like disappeared. Like just disappeared. Oh, there she is. So I think we just knock it out. Alex and Lewis.
Okay.
Do both. And we just knock them out. Get it over with.
I think Alex and Lewis are done awesomely. I love that storyline.
Yeah.
We don't even need to see it, but you get everything. Like, you understand that Lewis wanted to honor his sister's memory, and he wrote the book and made her better than she was.
Yeah, so I'm... Just because there wasn't enough on them, I'm putting them in the B- above Glinda, but they were still really... Like, they deserve to break into the top set of tiers.
I think they're like with Jacques when it comes to like just good like actual character like stories and stuff that are like go beyond that tier for me, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I like them enough to go above. That's usually what the difference is, you know? Like it's like with the genies, like, oh, do I like these characters enough? Like do I actually like these characters, you know? Or do I just think it's cool?
Yeah.
Or do I think that they did
what
exactly.
They need to do? That's why I just put them at B-. Easy. It just feels right to put them there.
There are characters I think we need to like group. There's 2 sets of characters I think we need to group up still. Well, 3.
The professors.
I was gonna say Professor Oobleck, Port, Callie and Gira, and
Allie and
the
Kira,
Shnees and uh, well,
Wesley and
Whitley,
Whitley.
Willow, and Klein. Not Winter. Winter is her own thing. We need to talk about
Yeah.
later. But I think
Uh,
we get those groups out of the way. So, which group do you want to talk
who?
about first?
Where are the groups?
Uh, Blake's parents, the Shnees and Klein, and the professors.
The professors.
Okay,
I think they follow. I think I'll put them. Uh,
they are Glinda coded.
yeah,
They're still
those
good,
three.
but
Those two in Glinda can switch flip flop anytime.
yeah,
Like, at least Oobleck had his moment on the
Oobleck
train.
Oobleck actually teaches them even. I mean, even Port, dude. Port teaches Weiss not to be such a stuck-up brat. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then Oobleck legitimately guides them and has them ask the question, why are they doing what they're doing? Like, why are they actually doing it? You know? So it's good. Dude, fucking arguably, they're better than Glinda in terms of
Yeah,
teachers.
I was
They
kind of
do
thinking
more.
that. I'm gonna put him above Lewis and Alex.
Yeah. Lewis and Alex are at the bottom of pretty good for me. Since we don't actually really see them, but they're still really good story elements. Okay, so I want my Shnees. Uh, Klein first. Klein is a good boy. He's a good guy. He goes to the top of good story stuff. Just good, cool concept. Good butler.
Yeah, I put him in B tier. Top of B tier.
Like I
Actually, all three of them. I'll go
actually,
all
you know
three of
what?
them top of
You
B
know what?
tier.
Klein goes bottom, but he goes below.
Uh,
Well, no,
so
he goes behind
honestly,
Jocks. I hate to say it.
I have to say, for me, all four Shnees for non-winter Weiss Shnees are the same. Like they're all bottom B tier. They're all really well done.
Mm-hmm.
And Klein, like you said, Klein is under Jacques. Jacques.
Willow fittingly goes next to Glinda. But here's where my bias
Um,
comes through.
she didn't get enough screen time.
My
I
bias
actually
is
no
there.
no. I'm keeping. Yeah, I'm keeping her with Whitley and them.
Well, I like Willow better than I like Jogs.
Yeah.
So they go next to each other because they're next to Glinda.
Mm,
So like
yeah.
Klein and Willow and Jocks and Glinda are like all in the same realm, but they're done really well. I don't know, man. I like Willow better than Jocks. I'm sorry. I I just I have an appreciation for how they handle her, particularly.
Yeah, I agree with that a
Which is
lot.
why I like Whitley enough to put him
He's the
above.
best. He's the best out of them.
I was one of the only people, the Whitley defenders in Volume 4, and it paid off.
Yeah, I never really thought about it the way they were trying to present it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blake's parents.
Great parents.
I agree.
Also cool that they founded White Fang, and they were the peaceful White Fang.
Yeah, they're what Blake stood for.
Yeah. Now, do you like them better than the Shnees? I think no. I think they go below. I think they go
Put them a
behind
tier below.
Klein.
I put them a tier below.
Dude, the
Put them in that B
the
tier.
amount of simps for Callie. To be honest, like I don't know. I think Gira has a lot of funny moments with Sun. So does Callie. I think what they do for Blake and like the menagerie arc, they're great for that arc. Gira's pretty goddamn strong, but do you want to know why I think Klein is a 1% fraction better? Because he actually, like, he's the reason Nora maybe survives. So I give him credit
Hmm.
for that. He's the GOAT for that. That's legitimately the only reason he's above them. Um, yeah. Uh, I guess since we're talking about them, Elia. I think she goes
Ilya,
here.
that's the
Top
chameleon girl, right?
top of good story stuff are cool. I like her. I think she's cool for me. I don't really like her story that much, personally.
Um, I'm going bottom. I changed my B minus to potential man tier, so she's going bottom of potential man tier.
That's funny. That is funny.
She is the chameleon girl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
do
she's
like I
going.
do like her design after she, White Fang falls. I think it's neat. It's like simple, but like it fits her
Mhm.
because she's a chameleon. She doesn't need it to be flashy. um, I used to like kind of dislike her, but now I'm just kind of like whatever on her. I think she's fine for her story.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy.
yeah, exactly. She does her job, but I still don't necessarily like her.
Yeah, exactly. She's gonna be upset. She's like, "Oh damn, I did have a chance." SMH.
All right, I'm
He's
singing the Cordova,
Cordovan, I think. Oh,
Cordovan. I'm
that's
putting her
funny.
under Blake's parents.
Did you notice, or did you just pick that randomly?
Uh, I just picked it randomly. I wasn't looking.
Dog. We're listening to her song right now.
Oh, subliminal messaging.
Yeah, subliminal messaging. What the fuck? I think it's neat for her story, but I also I don't know. I don't
Actually,
know. I don't know.
I'll put her under Haley. Uh,
I'll
she's
put
good.
her.
I like that arc. Like that little thing they had going.
Yeah, I don't know. She's one of the characters I'm kind of like I don't know where to put them. Like it's between good story stuff, cool, and pretty good. I'm just putting her there. I don't feel too strongly about her, you know. Ooh, best rap. God, Lamar goes crazy. All right. Oh, I suppose. Let's save them for later when we're doing more heavier ones. Um, let's do Vernal.
For null.
I think
That
I think
is.
Vernal was a good. She was a good character because she was the best part of 5 was that misdirect in the fight preceding it.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, oh, actually the maiden, and she dies, and it's like, oh
Yeah,
damn.
she's potential man though.
I don't I don't really think so. I kind of disagree with that actually because she wasn't really supposed to be anything other than a misdirect.
Yeah, but that's I guess I don't know. I never felt very strongly about her. Like
Yeah.
after the whole misdirect, I was just like, okay.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to. I think she like their I think their point of her was that she was like, oh, this mysterious girl. This is that girl that went to the village. You're like sitting there like, oh yeah, this is probably that chick. Oh, she's the maiden. Okay, that makes sense. And then that thing happens, and you're like, oh, yikes. Okay, so
I'm
she
gonna
was
put her
just
in
abandoned.
average. I'm gonna put her in average.
Yeah, that's where I put her. But like, yeah. Oh my god, no, bro. Nope. Yeah, I think good story stuff, which is rare for Volume 5. But I think it's alright. But that's why she goes at the bottom. Who do you want to do now?
Ty.
Dude, that's weird. That's weird. Right when you said
do
that,
it again.
I was thinking about Ty. Right when you said that,
I
I was like, we're probably gonna do Ty next.
I'm gonna put him between Jacques and Klein.
Just
He
because
did his job, but he needed more. He needed more screen time.
Yeah, I think Ty is. You just gotta feel bad for him.
He needed. I needed more screen time to connect with him.
His two
Like, yeah,
daughters
them, but-
are gone. His wife, both his wives, fucking one died. One just abandoned him and his daughters. Like
Technically, both of them abandoned him and his daughters.
yeah, and then the only other member of his team was chronically fucking an alcoholic who ran
Drunk.
away from everything. Which I remember. Fun fact: Crow. There was this rewrite I read a long time ago that was like, oh, Blake can learn a lot from Crow, and I was like, dude,
Yeah, running away.
yeah.
It's literally her entire thing that she hated was that she always ran away, but she couldn't stop herself.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn, that is true. Yeah, I agree. I put him same place you did, between Klein and Jocks.
Jacques.
Jocksy! Jocks-kun!
God.
No, save that motherfucker until later. Let's do Pietro,
That's a doctor.
Penny's dad.
Yeah. Put him above Blake's parents.
Agreed. His reaction to
He did his job.
God.
He did his job really well.
It just hit me. Oh my god.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He didn't know at the time, but he also didn't know that Penny became a girl and then died.
Yeah. He did. Oh, that's gonna hit hard. If they even show him again.
No, well, he was with Maria and Crow and Robin, right? Or yeah, they were all together. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But they all ended up in Vacuo because in the thing we watched earlier, you saw the
he feels like the
Ace
feels
Corps.
like a character.
So
He feels like a character they might
Ace
kind of.
Corps, Aesop's.
He's good though. He did his job really well.
And Penny's chip's gone, so she's for sure dead. Woo, yay.
Shut up. Hey, I
No. Let's do Summer, since we're doing the parents. Summer pre-volume 9 was alright, but now like seeing her and seeing all that stuff, it's even more intriguing. But
It's
also,
tier.
oh, for real?
Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
she's awesome.
Can't, dude. The
Oh,
day we see
Summer.
her-
For some reason I thought you said winter.
Oh, no.
Summer is cool, though.
Yeah, Summer
Summer
goes
is really
below
cool.
tie
I will.
for me.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, we don't see enough of her once again.
But recently we did. But the day we see her
well,
fight.
So since I did that, like, winter, because
All right.
I can't hear apparently.
No, you can't. But that's okay. Everyone has their days.
Well, whenever you say summer and winter, for some reason my brain just associates them
Do you,
as the other.
I wonder why. They're both
Shut up.
seasons.
Shut up.
Man's
Ranker.
like fire and ice. I confuse them.
Ranker. Oh, you punk ass bitch.
Peak. above Emerald.
Easily.
I may actually think about it. I don't know who's going in faves yet. Well, I mean,
yeah, I know.
Shut up! Let's not spoil it for the fucking non-existent
I was gonna say
audience.
I know 2 that are going in my favorites for sure. 3 actually.
But no, dude, Winter is an amazing character.
She was so well done because I really thought she was gonna be the bitchy sister, and she was so much more.
Yeah, from the very beginning, like right when you saw her, I heard it. You were like, oh no. Like when she started talking to Weiss too after Crow and her fought. You're like, oh, it's this relationship. Then you're like, oh wait, no, it's not. She's stern, but she loves Weiss.
Oh my god, she's pink. She's pink.
And just everything involving her and Penny, and then that is the best part of that volume. I think is. I know it's like simple, like concept, but it's done so well that it hits so different. The person born as a robot was more human than the person who became a quote-unquote robot over time, just following orders. And then at the end, when Penny thinks of her and gives her the powers, that last conversation she has is just so good. It's peak.
Yeah, every interaction she had was just really good.
Which makes me even scared because... Have I told you my theory? Or, like, what I think is a possibility?
No.
There's a theory that all four, like Team Rwby, all 4 of them will become maidens.
Yeah, I had it. It's set up perfectly. I've been thinking that
for Raven and Winter.
Yeah. I've been thinking that this entire time, but I didn't want to say it. And the only other thing I could think is that Summer is secretly alive, and that she's the Summer Maiden. It's gonna hurt.
I know. I thought about that too, because
I've been thinking that for so long. Ever since they said Summer, ever since they said her name, I was like, she's gonna be the Summer Maiden. She's not gonna be dead, and then Ruby's gonna become the Summer Maiden, and then it's set up too perfectly. It is set up perfectly.
And then, of course, that would mean Cinder would have to give her maiden power to Blake. Which,
dude,
yeah, it's a lot. But anyway,
okay.
Was it my turn or was
it
your turn?
Because they don't have any history really. Like Cinder and Blake they've never talked.
No, that's why I think, unironically, like I think
the only way it works is if like
I think the only way, if they all become maidens, I think Rwby would get the maiden power from Cinder. I don't think she'd get it from Summer if she was the Summer Maiden. I think if Blake was to become a maiden, it would be through something else. Like,
so
maybe
see
one of the maidens left is a Faunus, for example. Something like that, you know?
Yeah. The only other thing I could think is that like Emerald gets it, and then like Emerald and Blake have a moment, and then Emerald dies or something.
Because the only maiden we haven't seen is the Summer Maiden. Because
Mm-hmm.
we have Fall, Winter, and Spring. So, but
yeah, so I could see maybe like Cinder gets killed by Emerald. Emerald takes the powers, and then Blake and Emerald did kind of have a little bit of talk.
Mm-hmm.
I think. So like that I could see that path happening because that's basically what happened with Winter.
Yeah.
Old lady, Penny, Winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gosh, and tier list.
Let's do the tree.
I
think it's sick.
Yeah.
Below Alex and Louise for me.
Yeah,
like I like the concept of the tree better than I like Elia, which is sad, but it's true.
I'll put it above Emerald. because I think the
Really?
entire
Wow.
the entire rebirth thing, dude. I never really connected with that world.
No, I know. It's just damn. That's
I think the entire rebirth thing in that world is really well done though.
mm-hmm.
And the purpose thing, like everyone is like, "Who are you?"
If I had more information about the Pyrrha mom fiasco, I would have her in the P good tier. But since it's up in the air from soft style, I can't put her high because of that. But the moment's really good. I was just thinking about that.
Oh yeah, I guess you kind of dropped her in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
it's not like a full fleshed out concept like Lewis and Alex and the tree are.
That could be that, and that could be a thing. It could be maybe Pyrrha got sucked into the tree. Because I don't know. We don't know. That could be
Dude.
like she got sucked in a tree and she got rebirthed and she doesn't really realize.
Dude, wait. You know what I just realized?
What?
You might be onto something. You know why? Because when Cinder kills her, she vaporizes her.
Yeah,
into...
she does it. She gets dusted. She doesn't die.
So what if she got legit sent to the tree? Because now we know the tree is a focus point for Remnant. It's its own
focus point
world
for everything.
within Remnant.
Yeah.
So
it's where the interdimensional crossroads all lead to.
So maybe one day the thing is
that could be
there
Pyrrha.
is a slight possibility we could also see Neo again.
Yeah, it's definitely set up to be Neo comes back and not necessarily bad.
I think
if anything, she'd be more of an anti-hero.
I think
she's still kind of
good, but it would depend because she may never come back. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be kind of sad if that was the end of Neo, but I could understand if it was. I think I'm on. That could be Pyrrha, dude. That could just not even her spirit. That's just straight up her reborn. Because it would explain where she was like, I heard she was really good. I heard she was a great person. She never said Pyrrha was awesome. She said, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, at least, unless I'm misremembering that scene.
It has been a while, but it has been a minute.
Either way, though, that's a good possibility. Is that was just straight up Pyrrha reborn. Mm-hmm. And her disappearing was just that was just for effect. I don't hate that. I don't hate that theory.
Yeah, that's always been the fun part of the series. Damn, there's so much to unpack.
Oh, God,
you go next. I don't even remember whose turn it was, to be honest.
No, neither. Maria.
Peak.
S tier.
No, for real? No, for real? Yeah. Better than Emerald. For me.
Oh, straight up. She's awesome. Everything about her was
that's
perfect.
how serious I am. She's below Winter for me.
I'm putting her below Winter and above.
She is, like I said, she is one of the best characters Miles and Carrie have written, came up with, easily, by a long mile.
Easily, yeah, dude.
The fact that she had silver eyes, she is the reason Crow made his weapon a scythe, and henceforth why Ruby has a scythe.
She was connected to Ruby in so many different ways.
She's the perfect teacher for her, in general. Mm-hmm. So I really hope they do more together. She is Jiraiya Sensei, bro. For Ruby, bro.
Yeah. Oh, God. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, bro. She better not die. She better die of old age and not some black shit.
Okay. Yeah, let's get him out of the way, despite everything. Velvet and Coco.
That's Velvet. That's right. I was I knew it was Coco. They're both pretty awesome, but They just
Dude,
don't
I'm
have enough
biased.
screen.
I'm biased. I'm biased. I'm biased.
I know
These
you.
are my two biased picks. Yeah, biased. Biased. I'm biased. I need biased here.
I mean, that's not far off from where I have them. They're both really cool.
They're cool as fuck.
Velvet has my favorite semblance. I would say.
Oh yeah, of course. If anyone says that, you should not be surprised. That is her semblance is so sick, and I don't know if you saw, right? Like how
she takes pictures.
Yeah, and
to copy them. Like,
the
and then she's just good with them. She can just use the weapons like it's nothing.
The fact
that's insane
that they're actually gonna be in Bakuo makes me so happy.
I know. The potential for Velvet is wild.
Potential man, let's go, potential man. Bro, I feel like Megami is like constantly like scratching his ear or whatever. Like,
yeah, whenever we say potential man.
Yeah. No, they're amazing, and just.
All right, I think these are our last two, like kind of jobbers, but not really. Like
we have the Cat and Robin. Is that who you're talking about?
Well, I guess 3 then. I was gonna say Cat and Roman, but we could do the last 3.
Cat, Roman, and Robin.
Yeah.
They're jobbers.
They kind of brink onto their jobber. Like,
I think I get what you're trying to say.
Like you're
mainly talking about the Cat and Roman. I know you weren't talking about Robin, but no, I didn't see. Robin. Okay, I'll move Robin back down then. We'll do her another time. Let's do. I'll take Roman and do the Cat.
We'll go ahead and do Robin too.
Okay.
So I put Roman. He's in between Lionheart and Harriet because he did do his job really well, but I mean he's gone, and he's actually I'll move him up, parents, because of
Roman,
the Neo thing, the whole Neo thing. Like realizing how much he meant to her.
Yeah, Volume 9 really shows their relationship.
I like that a lot. And actually that did bump him up.
I put him here.
The cat.
I love Roman. I love how I like how posh he is. Yeah, you mean how we had to rewind it because you didn't even realize he died?
Yeah, it was so perfectly executed. Yeah, so I'm gonna put Roman. I'll even put him above Penny's dad. So the cat. This is difficult.
Dude, this song is such a groovy song. I forgot how
I'm not sure how I feel about the cat being a twist villain, because it was it was foreshadowed, but I'm indifferent how I feel about the cat.
Okay, I'm gonna try and win you over with this cat real quick.
Yeah, convince me. I'm down to hear it.
This cat. Really think about it. This cat was the perfect mirror to what was happening in the story. Like the message behind it. Even the tree said so. Like this cat was damaged by a single lie. And it became twisted over time due to it, all because of Alex's actions. Alex lied to the cat. The cat was not allowed to go outside. And following that, it became what it is in the story at the time.
You convinced me. I'm putting him above the sneeze. A tier.
Yeah, the cat's also, dude. I mean, the voice actor for the cat is peak.
Yeah, the voice actor is really, really good.
I do. Oh my god. I've actually heard this song this much. This is. Ooh. Wait. Lamar, bro. I love Lamar so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, so I'm putting him there because I like him pre-villain form, and his little twist was pretty good. But the explanation behind it helped a
Okay, I
lot
guess
too.
I guess for me it's like okay, I think I like the cat's more fun than Jocks. When I just hate Jocks, but he's still good. So I
Mhm.
put him
Yeah,
between Willow
exactly.
and Jocks.
That's
All right,
fair. Robin,
all right. Where are you putting Robin, pal?
put her at top A because of how well she works with Crow.
Dude, I'm weird. I'd like I went from not liking Robin the first time I watched it to now I think I like her just as much as I like Marrow.
She's probably one of the best, like, I not quite side character, but like
She's fun.
she's on the thin line of side character, but like she's the best of that area. Like the Ace Corps, or like they're like kind of side characters, but they had such big arcs.
Yeah, Robin is like again, I like how she is fighting for the people, you know? Like I like
Yeah,
that part.
she does a really good job at referencing her. She's a very good illusion because she is like regular Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And I do like her relationship with Crow.
Yes, that was really well
If
done.
she wasn't around Crow after the Clover stuff, it could have been very bad. But just the fact that she
Yeah,
was
I
there
don't.
for him during that whole section of Volume 8, I think it turned out a lot better than it could have. Like, even her just,
Yeah,
like, making
exactly.
dumbass jokes in prison. Like, I think it works. Okay. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. You know what I need to do. Raven,
Okay.
faves, still, but yeah, I love Raven still, but she's not a good character. Not she
No,
can be, but
she's going. I'll put her top of potential man. I can never like her. Not even like, oh, she's a bad mom or anything. Like, I just can't like her character.
you know what's funny? As a person with a bad mom, I guess it's just a thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I don't.
always make jokes about that, but like, it is funny. It is funny.
Yeah, she's potential man incarnate.
But really, she
You made a good
if
point earlier. Where
if
it's like
there's
think about
any oh like
what
with
she's
Summer,
holding him.
yeah, and all the
Yeah,
like
but
stuff she's been through, and like one of the things also is there's so many good rewrites of her, and there's so many ways that could have made her good, but they like made all the wrong decisions with Raven for some reason, writing wise.
yeah, yeah, I don't understand like what they were thinking.
How they fucked up so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
but despite that, I think Raven. I'll be honest. I'm not, you know me. I'm not one to be completely shallow, but with this one example, I am incredibly shallow. I think her design is one of my favorite designs in history. I think it's really nice. It's really pretty.
I like
me.
her design. I like her design a lot, but that doesn't. I can't excuse
Also-
the poor writing behind her.
Also, no, I don't either. That's why I'm saying it's like me loving Sonic Heroes. I didn't excuse the broken shit in that game, but it's still my second favorite game of all time. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, I do want to explain one other thing about why I love her. Watching the show as it came out, and then seeing Raven when she was first revealed, I thought she was the coolest character in the show. and then it never changed for the longest time, and then Volume 5 happened, and then yeah, and it sucked, but I still love Raven, and I think they could potentially save it. You know, like they've tried to save it. It's just Volume 5 Raven is just awful. Specifically Volume 5 Raven.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they stick with that. Her bringing them to evacuate inside, I should say,
Yeah, right.
because
Right.
that implies that she's involved with the evacuations and stuff because she was waiting for them, or she saw them and she was like at least around vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
That or she like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no explanation besides she's around vacuum. So I'm hoping they keep that to show that she is getting better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, her even like just if she just stays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like you saw the way in that thing we watched where she looked like the way she looked at Crow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if they both change for the better, right? Dude, imagine them working together in a fight. That would be so peak. Like a duel, like they both change into birds at the same time and then change out and kill something together.
Yeah, the final they like jump up and then like turn into birds and then
then do like a cross between them.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, that shit would be so clean.
Let me MS Paint it.
Yeah, MS Paint it, bro. Peak song.
There you go. Sure.
Are you actually gonna MS Paint it?
Yes, I am. I am right now.
No way, chat.
Oh yeah. Cooking.
You're cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on, buddy. I'll get it going.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this one's Raven because she has long hair.
Dude's gonna make massive stick figures.
No.
Dude, that's art. Wait, here, let me check. Oh! Hello, thanks for following.
Oh! Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost done.
You're almost done?
Son's Crow because he's got stubble. He's like frowning. Hey, hello. Where's my thickness? Oh wait! I gotta make that better. Hold on,
dude.
Tell you first.
It's funny. It's funny just hearing you talk about it and just not knowing what you're doing.
That's the best part. This one makes it so good. Sorry.
Like, wait, hold up, bro. Hold up, trust.
Yeah, we got that. Oh, yeah, we got that. Oh, shh.
What was that?
Oh,
sacrifice that I won't make.
Is it really hard with a mouse, by the way?
Oh, I bet. Bro's gonna be like,
my hand is way too shaky for this. And then there's like the washer. What? I am evil.
You know, I just realized a lot of people in Atlas are alcoholics.
And they like, shoot. Yeah. It's so peak.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, hello.
She's in this song.
Hey.
Adrian Cohen, bro. talk. What is happening?
Send it to you.
Oh no, bro. Yeah, basically. Yeah. And I like how we were thinking the exact same thing.
It's just literally. I was like, when you just start describing it, I was like, this is exactly what I'm just thinking.
Yeah, they go to birds and then they cross attack.
And then they end by transforming back into person to people. They're like,
I'm
got their blades behind them.
Yeah. I'm saving that.
If this ever happens, you're to hear first, folks.
Yeah, we came up with this idea. Carrie and Miles, you should hire us.
I demand a $5 million retribution.
You should. Carrie and Miles should fly us out to Viz. Viz in Texas. I don't know if. Wait, did I ever tell you that? They live in Austin, I think.
Oh, that's sick. I demand $5 million in Nora merchandise. Expect a payment of my door.
You mean like the 10 items of Nora merchandise? No.
Shut up, bro. I can cope. Okay,
who we doing next?
I really wish you could show that to the stream.
I could. It'd take like a lot of shifting around, I think. I'm still not used to it. This is the first time I've streamed with like Streamlabs instead of OBS outright.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, because I don't think it should.
Yeah, I still have to do some like editing and stuff to the layout, but yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. But
it's okay. We know we created people.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say I want to make another Discord for this. So if you can help me with that sometime.
For your Twitch.
Yeah. I want to keep that stuff separated from our server currently. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Anyway, since I chose Raven, who do you want to do?
Adam.
All right, this is the character I was talking about earlier, other than Ironwood. How do you feel about Adam?
I think he's... Yeah, I'm going to put him bottom A because he is a really good villain. But he did get kind of cucked by the Blake Yang storyline.
He gets cucked by a lot of things. Yet he's still... Mm-hmm. It speaks for numbers that he's still so good, yet he is so cucked by writing. Mm-hmm. He is the most cucked by writing, I think. Next to... You know who. We just said their names. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get there. We'll get there, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hella cucks. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt and saying he's still A tier, but he had the potential to be the best villain.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's one of the first characters you see in Rwby. He legitimately, I mean, he is the perfect showcase of Blake in her trailer, because she is his shadow at that point. And I mean, you know who he is. He's the Beast while she was Beauty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oof. Okay. I think since we're talking about villains, I want to do Salem right now. How do you feel about Salem?
I was gonna save Salem and Oz.
You were gonna save them together?
Yeah, might as well.
Do you want to do them together right now? Because
yeah, we can.
Okay. I'll do Salem first, and then you take Oz.
Yeah, I want to hear what you say about Salem.
Salem is one of the most threatening characters and villains, like anything I could think of. Like
they straight up say she can't be defeated, and they mean it.
She is. This might piss people off, but she is just. Keep mentioning JJK. She is Sukuna done right. I'm sorry, but I don't like Sukuna. The more I think about Sukuna, the more I don't like him, and the more I'm because he got cucked.
I hate my gripe. I have my gripes. We're not talking about JJK, so I'm not going to start that.
But I think she is a powerful villain done pretty goddamn well. But I also think that I don't know. It feels like there's something missing, and I can't pin
I
what
agree.
it is.
They talk about Salem a lot, and I'm just like, not once have I just been like, oh my god.
And I think I know why. I think I know why it is on an audience level for us. And I think it's because everything she does, for the most part, is in the past. She hasn't done anything specifically herself. She's been in charge of other characters, Cinder mainly, who have done awful things to our characters. But she herself has not done them
the
personally.
only thing she's done is the Atlas attack.
But I was gonna say, but like, to our main characters, she herself hasn't done much to them except Oz/Oscar, and even then, she got Hazel to do it every time. So,
oh, dude, you know, it'd be sorry. Go ahead.
The question is, not even the question. For me, she is. It's a question of, do I like her better than Adam? Do I think Adam's highs and do I think Adam's lows carry him lower than her, or do I think his highs carry him higher than her?
I think his highs carry him higher.
Yeah, that's basically.
I think she's worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'm more important than them. And then yeah, there we go. I'll do this.
Yeah, I think she's just worse, Adam, at the moment. I think she needs more time, which is sad to say because it's been 9 volumes. I think she is potential.
You say that, but Salem was set up till the very end of 3, so we've only had 5 volumes to go through that. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen her for the beginning of Rwby, really.
Dude, I just had an idea for the Crow Raven thing. It'd be really cool. So whenever they transform, they like flew up, and they like pose in front of the moon or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the moon behind them. They say like a sick pose, and then they dive. Did the dive bomb and like transformed and like slashed her.
Dude. Yes. Like, and then like when they land, there's like feathers like falling. Another combo attack could be like, you know how like there was that scene in Volume 9 where like Weiss had the white wings? Like they get 2 wings similar to like Sora and Kairi and their combo attack in Rebind. You know what I'm talking about? Where they like they hold hands and they both get the golden wings, like that type of shit. We're spitting ideas right now. What the hell?
We're cooking.
We really are cooking. So Oz, you're up.
Ozpin. So honestly,
the more you think about it, his flaws, I think his flaws are like actually like, they're not like on accident flaws. They're like actual like well written flaws, I think.
I'm gonna put him under Winter above Maria. Because I did love him a lot in his living volumes.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he was Professor Osmond. So yeah, he's S tier. I like him a lot.
I hate that I can't put Adam in amazing tier for me just because of all his flaws. But there's a character I'm putting there that I never thought I would.
Actually, yeah, I'm moving Adam up a lot. I just remembered why I like Adam so much, and it's because of one specific line that caught my attention immediately.
In Volume 3?
whenever he said, "Why do you hurt me this way?
Yeah. Yep. He is.
Why do
He
you?
is.
Why
Yeah.
do you hurt me this way?"
Why do
As
you
he's
hurt
slicing
me?
Yang's, as he just sliced Yang's arm.
Yeah. He. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just remembered
Dude.
that, and that made me move him up a lot.
God.
I
See, shit like that makes me want to put him higher. But it's like, why the fuck is he? Doesn't Weiss have more of a story with him? Why do Blake and Yang get forced, and why is Jesus, why? I asked that question so much, and it's
yeah,
just like,
I have to move him up because of that line.
yeah, I'll have to sit on that a bit. Because, like, I'm putting Little above him, and Little is such a... It's just simply because Little has a better character arc. Like, Marrow, Robin, and Little are just enjoyable characters with good character arcs. But, like, Adam is more prevalent, yet he has bad moments. That's the tricky part about ranking these characters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, ugh, yikes. But, okay. Yeah, I agree. Ozpin I put below Maria and Winter, and then above Emerald. Now, I think speaking of
You're
that, I want to talk about a character that I thought used to be lame, and now I like him a lot more than I
Is that
thought.
my boy?
And I want to before I even say his name, I want to say I can't believe I thought he used to be lame. I don't know why I thought that. I think it was because Volume 5 drained me. But going back and rewatching this with you made me see the fucking light. Made me realize that
My boy.
this character is a amazing villain slash anti-hero, and he goes out like a fucking G, and his story arc is actually untouched.
Yes.
It is perfect, and Miles and Carrie actually hit it out of the park.
Yes, dude.
And that is Hazel.
Yes.
Hazel surprised me.
Hazel is an S tier character.
Hazel is like so fucking good. Like, I put him above Ozpin and behind Maria. Like now,
to me it goes Winter, Hazel, Ozpin right now.
You know,
Those are my top 3 out of the ones I've ranked.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Like, ugh. So, what are yours? Say it again.
So my top 3 right now are I'll just say my S tier. I got Winter, Hazel, Ozpin, Maria, Little, and I can't remember his name for some reason. The dog dude.
Marrow.
Yeah, Mara. And Robin could kind of she could sneak in there. I'll sneak her in there now.
Oh yeah, I haven't been able to show you this art, but look at this Neo art. It's my favorite, like one of my favorite Neo arts. Now you can finally see it. Watch this. Just watch. Right here. So cool. Yeah. Okay,
Alright, I'm up.
Yep.
Oh, ew. Let's go Tyrion.
Okay. I think Tyrion is super fun, and he's also a good villain, I think. Despite, like...
I think he overall is better than Adam. If Adam didn't have his flaws,
yeah,
then it wouldn't be a question, but right now, yeah, he's better.
Tyrion. So you know how we were talking about that? I think Tyrion is going to be the final boss for Crow and Raven. I think that's going to be the fight.
Yeah, it kind of has to be.
I think Tyrion.
At least for Crow.
Tyrion is
I think
oddly more menacing than Salem to some extent, just because of how unhinged
he is. He is. Yeah, I agree.
He murders people in the streets just for fun, basically.
Yeah, he murdered people in the rally.
I didn't realize how much I liked him either until I watched this with you. But he's a good villain. Him and Hazel.
I'm gonna put him under Rwby, yeah, actually.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So Salem has only done shit to, like, Lionheart and, like, other people. But her lackeys are doing her work for her most of the time, despite her line, "You best do it yourself." She got fucked up by Hazel. And her whales and Grims were doing the work.
That's another thing. He was actually... Hazel held his own really well against Salem.
Mm-hmm. He's so cool.
And it said that he killed her before. As much as you can kill an immortal.
No, he killed her multiple times. I think they said for like a day straight.
Yeah, he killed her so many... He killed her until he physically couldn't anymore.
Yeah, like... I deadass did not remember that until we were watching it. I was like, oh, what? Yeah, dude. Peak. So, would you believe me if I said Cinder is peak?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not ranking Cinder right now. Let's rank Neo, since we're listening to Chatterbox.
Okay.
Where would you put Neo? Because I think Neo goes here, above Adam.
Yeah. She's probably the best villain so far.
You like her better? You like her better than Hazel and Tyrion?
I think so, yeah. I can't... Hazel's too much anti-hero for me to say he's a... honestly, dude, she's at the top of my list here right now. I love her fighting. I love her swagger.
She's not my favorite villain. I'll tell you that right now. Do you know who my favorite villain is?
Well, there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there's 3 left, sorry.
But I think...
I didn't see him at first.
Not listening to this! Sorry, it was Worthy. I didn't want to listen to Worthy.
Yeah. I think she's my favorite villain.
Okay.
I also like her level of pettiness.
Yeah, like, that is true. That is true.
Also, she is one of my favorite scenes whenever Rwby just opened her umbrella and sits there off the plane, just like tapping her umbrella. It was so funny.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, Neo. So Neo's kind of weird for me. I love Neo's design, and her personality speaks even though she can't.
Yeah, that's another thing. I love how much personality she has without saying a single word.
And I think that's why I like her better than Tyrion, and then probably Hazel too. But I don't. But then, like, a part of me is like, maybe I don't like her better than Hazel.
That's fair. No, I get that entirely.
But I think I'll put her below Winter.
Yeah, she's right above Winter for me.
All right. Who are we doing next?
Okay. I say we just get him out of the way. We'll do your guy.
Who?
Mercury.
Uh, where are you putting Mercury?
Um, I'm gonna put him right under the cat. Actually, nah, I'll say I like him more than Salem. He's above Salem.
So, one thing I love about Mercury is the fact that his story you learn through bits and pieces, like a FromSoft set of lore. But then we still don't know everything about him. You learn that his
Yeah, he's
dad
not.
was
It's clear he's not done.
his dad fucking beat him, and then he lost his legs and then killed his father because he grew up as an assassin and a murderer, and he was trained to murder just as a child. And we don't even see it. We just see the leftovers in volume 3. Or yeah, 3. It's just like, what the fuck did this kid go through? And it says a lot without seeing much, and I love that. And his personality is just, he's such a cocky little fucker, dude. For lack of a better word. Like,
Yeah, no, you're right.
he's just really enjoyable whenever he's on screen. And yet he's not an idiot either. He sees through Cinder, he sees how threatening Salem is, and he's appropriately scared of Salem and Tyrion, and you've seen it. He knows how unhinged Tyrion is, and he's weary of him, you know?
Yeah, so he's very, very intelligent.
And
not in the overly intelligent, in that he's just very
chalk it up, he's street smart due to how he lived, and that's why I like him, because you can tell he's kind of a dumbass, but he's also incredibly smart. I'm like, oh, me too.
Yeah, he's like, I know what I need to do to survive this.
Exactly. That's why he goes up here for me. But my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a break from the villains for a minute, and
Oh, we only have one more left. Let's see more. We have one more.
Actually, maybe we should wrap them up.
Yeah, put them. Let's do them.
Let's do Cinder.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Do you want to save Cinder for last?
Yeah, I say Cinder for last.
All right, I'll do Watts.
I say Cinder for like before Team Movie.
Hey, Watts.
Yeah.
Watts is my favorite villain.
Yeah. He's.
I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw that coming or not, but I like Watts better.
I would have. I would have said Mercury, but to me, I'm gonna put Watts.
Do you know why I put him slightly above Mercury? Because to me, he has a perfect character arc, and he dies. And his character arc comes full circle. He was fucked by Atlas, and he calls Cinder out on her bullshit.
Did he died? He ended up dying?
It was a quick scene, and I thought you missed it. I wish I said something. He burns alive in Atlas.
Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember. Whenever Cinder dropped all the fire with the genie.
And you're like, whoa. That is what Cinder needed to really, like, I think, push her to the next level as a villain. But Watts as a character? His
entire thing with Ironwood was amazing.
Yeah, he is just entertaining on screen, and he does work. He does work in Volume 5. He does work in 3, even though you know he's there. He's the fucking tech mastermind for Atlas. Just, like, I don't know. I just love the concept of him. Like, honestly, I could be like this. Him and Mercury are easily my favorite villains. I don't think they have flaws, you know? Like, they're just good characters to me. They're characters I thoroughly enjoy.
I agree.
So yeah. And yeah, you know what? That being said, Winter goes up in faves now. If we're doing 10, I'll be able to put Winter there.
I think I already have. I have my 10.
I might be swapping them, but We'll see. I'll keep thinking about it as we go. But yeah, I love Watts. I think Watts is fun. Again, like one of my favorite scenes is that scene where he's like, he is going to die, but he still talks his shit. You know, like he told her the truth, and then she took it to heart. um, all right, who do you want to do?
Okay, I think we do. I think we do our boy
Son.
Son. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. I'll cut Tika. He is still in my top 10.
He's in my top 10 too. It's not even just like he is a character who has not been ruined at all.
Yeah, no, he may be a flat character. Well, he's not entirely flat. Like he still has good development, but he doesn't. The core of who he is does not change.
And it's funny because Son, like, Son is someone you would want as a friend. He is that good of a person. Like,
yeah, dude, he's awesome.
He is the biggest bro of all time.
Even if it wasn't for romantic reasons, everything he did for Blake was, he's awesome.
He is like, you hear. I've said this before, but like, the best of us. He is the best of us. Like, he is just. He's great. He is just great, and he deserves a shit ton, like, of love, no matter what. And I'll never get how people can just dislike Sun, because people do somehow. I feel like people have to like force themselves to dislike him. Like, I don't. It's just kind of wild to me how people dislike his character. I just don't understand. You know. I get like if he's not your favorite or nothing, but like to dislike this guy is wild. Okay. You said you wanted to save Cinder for before Team Rwby.
We can do Cinder right now because I'm gonna make an adjustment.
All right, where are you putting her?
So, for my top 3 villains, I'm gonna go Neo, Watts, Cinder, in that order.
So for me, I'm weird. I think Cinder Volume 1, 2, and 3 is S plus tier. I think Cinder 5 and 6 and 7 is like not good. But Cinder 8 is getting back to her S plus tier.
Yeah, I agree entirely, actually. You nailed it. That's why I think she's the worst out of my top 3, but she's still good.
Yeah, that's why I say like I like Neo better than Cinder, but I think Cinder's better than Maria and Hazel. So that's despite
exactly.
Cinder is the upper echelon of Adam. Do you agree with that? Like
when it comes to what Adam could have been.
No, what I mean is she's Adam to an even higher degree.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
more flaws, but more highs.
Yeah. I still don't care much for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a good villain. I mean, she's the reason why we've lost so many good fucking characters, and that's the reason why it's like, in my mind, I think it's fairly obvious to me. And as a writer, I think, I mean, in my mind, one of my stories kind of has a thing similar to this. This is why I think this is happening, is because, especially with the way that the story's going, I'm fairly certain it will end up being, like, the final battle will probably be something similar to, like, Team Rwby versus Cinder instead of Salem. I think
Yeah,
Cinder is
I think
going to take
it'll
Salem's place somehow.
yeah, I think somehow she'll because she has that thing where she can like absorb powers. I know Salem gave it to her. I think some way she's gonna find a way to use it. Salem.
Hmm.
That or like the gods are gonna come back and somehow bestow it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be something like
yeah. I don't know how it's going to happen, but peak.
it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, we're in for peak. We're in for peak, pal.
Oh yeah, we're on here. On to
Um, all right. Who do you want to do now? We're into the big leagues.
Hero.
I'm gonna have to move things around. Yeah, I mean, I think this will do for now. She's in my 10 for sure.
Dude, oh my god! I just realized my top 10 is terrifying to organize. Holy shit!
It's gonna be rough as we go, but
Oh my god!
Pyrrha
Ugh.
is. I don't think I ever told you this, but my one of my old friends at the time, we would watch Rwby, and
Mhm.
like we don't talk anymore because a lot of reasons, but uh, at the time he would always joke that the person I liked at the time, this is really funny looking back, but he would joke that I was Jean and I had a Weiss and Pyrrha around me at all times, basically.
Mhm.
And it wasn't, honestly, looking back, it wasn't completely far from the truth. And it was incredibly funny, but when Volume 3 came out and like the Monty stuff happened and everything, like there has been few things that made me feel the way that has. Like Xenoblade and Rwby and Kingdom Hearts, I think are the three things that have made me feel like that just utterly defeated in terms of like media. So I love Pyrrha, needless to say.
Yeah, she's awesome. Um, so I went ahead and organized my top 10 because these remaining characters are my top 10, with Neo being my number 10.
Okay.
So for Pyrrha, I have her at number 7.
Bro, I opened up Discord and it automatically went into the MS Paint thing. I got jump scared by MS Paint. Okay. So we could talk more about that, but like when we finish up, so you can fully organize it. But she's in your top 10 for sure.
Yeah, Pyrrha is in my top 10, and I can say she's probably about number 7. And that's just
Okay.
because of the absolute powerhouses there in my top 10.
Right. Of course. Okay, so my turn. I won't do it to you. Crow. We'll do Crow.
Crow, um, he's my
MS
number 4.
Paint.
I'll just say it.
Damn. MS Paint, baby.
He's my number 4. I love Crow to death. He's one of my favorite character arcs.
I don't know where I'm putting him.
Yeah.
I'm putting him at top of peak until I figure this out. I'm gonna have to really sort this around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really sort this around. You know what? Bro, I'm moving all these motherfuckers to peak until I really sort my feelings out. I can't do this right now. I'll sort my feelings out when we rank them all, so I can really see how I'm looking, and then I'll do it ordered.
It's time, I think. Bumblebee.
You want to do?
We gotta rank them together. They went straight to a character assassinate.
Who do you want to start with?
We'll do Blake.
Okay, you can take her first, then I'll take Yang first. Then.
Okay. So I put them both into character assassinated because we'll do that. So Blake, I was like, oh yeah, Blake's pretty cool. She was always kind of. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by Red Like Roses. Um,
You're like, the song's good.
yeah. So she just Blake had the steepest downfall. Like I liked her a lot in like volume up to like volume 3, and then after that, I never once like went back up to liking her really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm being nice by putting her with Ironwood, and I'm gonna be nice by putting Yang with her too,
Yeah,
because
I
Ironwood
did the
is
exact
better.
same thing.
Ironwood is better.
I agree.
He is better. Just he is not as ruined as them, which is funny because he has better moments in
And
the short time
so
he is there. Like I'm trying to like compare their times. You know what I mean?
I argue. I'll make an argument for that in a bit.
Because like okay, I'm trying to like articulate what I mean by that. It's like
So the only
Ironwood
thing I
story
say, yeah, I get
is
what you're
like
saying.
peak, but like when it comes to like Yang and Blake, their their highs have a lot of nostalgia for me, and like they have great moments, even now, even in 9. But it's so muddied down, and all three of them suffer
Yeah,
that for
the
different
only
reasons.
so I'm gonna try to convince you here. Despite the whole forced ship, essentially, I will say Yang stayed the closest to true to her original character, especially whenever she wasn't around Blake.
Of these
Blake
three,
seemed like out of Blake and Yang. So I have Yang at the top. I have Yang, Ironwood, Blake because I
mm-hmm.
do think Yang is the best out of them. Also, that's biased because I did like Yang a lot before that all happened. But the Yang did stay the truest to who she was because she still cracked her jokes. She still did all of that.
She still
She
does
just,
it, yeah.
yeah, she had that part of her personality, but then they added another part of her personality. It's, oh, well, I'm obsessed with Blake now.
For some reason.
Yeah, it went from I'm obsessed with my sister in a good way, healthy way, to I'm obsessed with Blake in a really, really weird way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've told you about this before, but Yang used to be my favorite character.
Oh,
I don't know if I have I told you that before.
you're not.
When I first saw the show, remember how I showed you the trailers, and I was like, "What's your favorite character?" And then you were like, "It's Yang." You said the exact same thing I said.
She looked so cool. She was. She was super duper
You
cool.
had the same feelings I had, for the most part. Do you want to know what
Like
my ranking
what?
was? And you're gonna know what I mean, but we're not gonna say it because, you know, for the stream. But you'll know. My ranking when I saw the trailers back in the day was Yang, Blake, Rwby, Weiss.
Yeah, yeah, literally. That was mine too. I'm pretty sure we talked about that too.
And well, you know. But
Yeah, yeah. I think I know what you're insinuating.
but for me, like having been here and having sat through the slow degradation of Yang ruined her even more for me.
Yeah,
And
that's
yet
fair.
you are telling the truth though, where I'm like, I understand. But then I'm like, I could do this for sure. I'll do the same, but that's only
Yeah,
because I realize that I've I've always been this. I've always been kind of annoyed slightly by Blake's plot lines, and that's just because I've never found the plot lines compelling as a person. But slightly, but even saying that, they've always been interesting. Yet the amount I've loved Yang specifically was destroyed, and that sucked the most for me. It sucked that this character I liked so much was torn apart, made into a PTSD fucking awful conundrum that made zero sense for
Yeah,
two
that's another.
volumes. Three volumes, technically.
But Yang had some of the highest highs and lowest lows out of any other character in the entire series.
In anything, to be honest. Like
there's times where she just felt like a whole new character.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other times you're like, man, I love Yang.
They force this weird romance plot, and it's like, before anyone says it, it's like, no, it's not because they're lesbian together. It's not the reason. It's because it wasn't set up properly. You know, it wasn't set up properly. It doesn't feel natural. And as we were watching it, even today, when we finished 9 and watched through most of 9, we saw the scene where they finally announced their feelings together, and it's like, it's written so well. The scene is great. Everything.
Just if it wasn't them.
Yeah, if it wasn't them. Legitimately, as much as I don't like the idea of it, almost legitimately anyone else would have worked better. Good lord. Like, one funny ship that the community did for a long time was Neo and Yang. I could have preferred that to some extent.
That's the point you're making.
How much
poorly
they just don't work together. They were good friends. That's the thing. Yang was the reason why they became a thing was because they had one scene in Volume 2 together where they shared a tender moment, and then the fandoms just sprouted all this bullshit, and then it became that after Monty died. And there's this whole thing revolving Winter, because I've told you, right? Like, Winter was based off of Monty's wife, and then they did some really fucked up shit revolving that, which I'm not going to get into here, but like, shit like that just hurt me a lot. So ranking Yang and Blake is hard as fuck for me, but I'm going to go with what you said. I'll keep it like you did. I'm convinced enough, just because the memories I've had with Yang, despite all the bullshit, are still very good, you know. Like, this tier also, by the way, can legit, like, because it is best wasted potential, they can go up here or they can go all the way down depending on how, like, what part of the character you're talking about. I don't think we really said that when ranking these tiers yet, but that's what this tier is for me. It's like, they are the best, but they are also completely wasted simultaneously. I mean, we were talking about that scene earlier with fucking Yang looking out the window and being like, oh yeah, Rwby. Yeah, I was talking about Rwby, not Blake. What? Shit like that just sucks. But, you got anything else before we move on?
No, I've said my piece.
Defeated. Okay. Alright, who do you want now?
Penny.
Alright, bud.
So Penny.
It's your game.
She is my number 6.
Really?
I love Penny so much.
I thought she would have been higher.
There's 5 characters that I just more, especially with how dirty she got done. Man, I love everything they did with her, but
it just hurts a lot, doesn't it?
I miss her just as much as I miss Pyrrha.
That's why I'm surprised. I'm like, I think, looking back, I think it's the most I've seen you like get fucked up by something, like even more than Kingdom Hearts. like, I'm trying to think. I think the only two other times were the reunions in KH3, and then the Sonon thing in FF7 Intergrade. Other than that,
Dude, yeah.
this Penny and the Penny Pyrrha stuff. Those three, like, yeah, four technically. You know what I mean? It's like when stuff gets you, you're like, I don't want to talk anymore. But yeah, no. I'm just surprised.
It's so hard to rank my top 10 that I just kind of had to do it, and I'm like, yeah, she's my 6. I think I said.
All right. Well, we can still shift them around.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that Pyrrha and Pyra are right next. Penny and Pyrrha. Sorry, fuck. Penny and Pyrrha are right next to each other.
Yeah. All right. You know what I think we got to do now? I think I'm getting Ren and you get Nora.
Okay. Okay.
You know how I feel about Ren, and it hasn't changed. I'll just be honest.
He's one of his characters. I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool, but he just got strictly better
as time goes on. He just got strictly better. As the series goes on, I think whether you want to like say it or not, like his character becomes so much more prevalent after Volume 3.
Yeah, like he just ramps up insane.
And I loved Ren
awesome.
Before Volume 3. Like, I loved Ren back in the day with Volume 1.
I always liked him, but he just got so much better.
And what about Nora, pal?
Best character in the series. She's my favorite, no doubt.
I wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not.
No, it's no surprise. I haven't not made it a secret.
I think
Nora. I always liked her personality, the whole thing. But then she had the 7 and 8, Volume 7 and 8, her moments where she was questioning who she was. So beautifully done.
Yeah. I'm glad I watched it with you, because I used to hate it. I've told you that. I used to hate that shit so much. But with this watch, I grew soft to it. And I think if they keep doing what they were doing at the thing we watched earlier, you know, the epilogue thing, if they can do that and then just make their, like, Ren and Nora grow stronger by themselves and then reunite by the end, then we'll be good, you know? Because it's realistic to some extent, you know? Well, not even to some extent, that is pretty realistic.
Yeah, and then even in the epilogue, the cut epilogue, like, it was the way she was the one explaining everything happening, at least at the beginning.
It was going through
we buried our friends. Yeah, we buried our friends today. Like, what?
It went through. It went through Winter, Crow, Nora, and Ren. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it was really good. Because it was different times where each, like, the 4 of them visited the grave and talking to them, and it's just like, yeah, it's just tough, as you were saying. You there?
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know.
I did. I always liked Nora, and to me, she just got strictly better as well. Like, every character, I'll say this: every character left just got strictly better in every way possible. Did
Okay,
you say something and I
so
just didn't hear it? I was so down for a second.
no, no, you're good. No, I mean I was just talking, and then I was like, it got kind of quiet, and I was like, I don't know if you heard me or not. No, I do love Nora. I do love Nora a lot. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put her though. I don't know if you saw, but I removed all the people in my faves and then put them down to peak because I don't know where I'm putting them yet.
Mm,
But I don't mind talking about him, and that's well, we do have our four left, right?
yep.
Um, so I thought Penny was going to be your number two, but now that I know she's not, I think I know who is, and
Uh huh.
I think I'm pretty
I
confident I know who is.
I'll let you pick then. I'll let you pick who you think it is.
Do you want me to pick like right now? Pick the person I think it is,
Yep.
because it's a coin toss. It's a coin
Look at
toss.
Yep. I just want you to make your
So
guess.
I know you. I know you. Okay. There's two big options for this. For
Uh-huh.
me
I
anyway.
think I know who you. I think I know who you're thinking.
There is one path where I'm like, okay, you appreciate this character's writing and how strong they've been since volume 1 and their character development. Then the other part
Okay.
of me
Okay.
is like, I know how much you like a good protagonist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
So I'm going with Rwby right now as your second favorite. I'm gonna take
Okay.
that's my
Okay.
left wing.
Who? Okay. Who
It was Rwby
your
or Jean because
really?
it was either a better
I mean,
Itadori or a Itadori type character because I know you love good protagonists. And
okay.
then
So
I know you like really
I'm
well
gonna hit
written
you with.
characters.
I'm gonna hit you with a curveball.
It's not Weiss, is it?
Rwby. Rwby is my number 3.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Rwby
Well,
is my number 3 because mostly because of Volume 9.
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, it might
So-
also be recency, but I love Rwby.
So-
I love Rwby.
So you're
What?
doubly wrong because Jean is my number 4.
What? That's crazy. Well, okay, let's not talk about Jean. Who did you want to talk about after? Who did you want to talk about now?
I will let you have your girl.
So you want to do Oscar?
Weiss. We'll do. I was saying we'll do Weiss.
Okay.
Well, I want to hear you talk about Weiss,
Wait,
and then I'm gonna.
wait, no way, no way.
No,
right.
no, it's not. I'll tell you that.
It's not Oscar.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Weiss.
you talk about your girl. You talk about your girl.
all right. Well, I was gonna save this, but okay. How about we do this? How about we talk about our favorite character, or like?
Well,
Okay.
I've had my favorite. You have your favorite. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do your
okay.
favorite.
Okay. Weiss is my favorite character by a long mile. She went from a character I thought was kind of like easily the most boring when I first saw the trailers, like when I was what, like 13, 14 or something. It's been such a long time. But then as time went on, like I saw her character develop, and then I developed as a person, and then I was like, oh, she's just my type.
That's fair. Ice Queen, man.
But like not even just that. It's more like I was asked the other day, I was like, what character is like your crush? And I was like, I'm not the type to really have one. But then I'm like, I guess growing up, I guess everyone had their like Raven from fucking Teen Titans, and I was like,
Yeah.
I think the closest I've ever had would probably be Weiss. Like, that's how much I love her character. She is, I shit you not, Weiss is probably my favorite character, like, next to Riku from Kingdom Hearts. I don't think I've ever told you that. Her and Riku are probably my favorite characters ever.
I can see that.
Like, you know how much I love Riku, so that's saying a lot.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Like her, Riku, and then like Shulk from Xenoblade. Yeah, just I could go on about how much I love Weiss as a character. I think her story just is amazing. Her personality is great. She is a flawed person, but also an amazing person. Character,
So,
you know what I mean? Like it's just.
So for me, Kira, Weiss, and Penny can all three switch. So they're my
Mm-hmm.
they're my 7. All right, 8, 7, and 6. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Wait, can I not count? 2, 3.
No, bro, cannot.
Oh, whoa! What I didn't. I thought I only had 10. I'll move you down. So yeah, they're my 6, 7, 8. Those three can switch around for me.
So what you're telling me is Oscar is your number 2?
Oscar is my number 2.
That's crazy. But you know what?
That
makes me really happy.
He
is Miles.
I don't know how they did it, but they made Oscar one of the most compelling characters in the entire story, and it's just like it was a shock because you're thinking, who the hell is this kid? What is he gonna do? He has Ozpin in him. Okay, so Ozpin's just gonna come back and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then no, it's Oscar. You get Oscar, and I could not have been happier with that. I was like, he was just awesome.
Yeah.
Every time he was on screen, it was great. He became more than just Ozpin. And I know that was his entire thing, but they did it so well.
He is slowly becoming just. He is learning from Ozpin's mistakes over time, and he's showing
Ozpin his mistakes as well.
Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah. I think also another thing is Oscar's relationship with all the characters is nice, and they've grown over time to really care about him. Like especially Juniper. Like he was in their team originally. Like I don't know if you noticed that, but like in 7, they're like Jean, Ren, and Nora are like really worried about him. You know.
Yeah, like, he became like and
the new member of their team.
Yeah.
They
became Junior again. They became Junior.
Dude, a lot of something
I always want
to bring attention to is the fact that this kid, he never had training like the others.
That's what I'm saying. Ozpin did say he would pick it up quickly due to Ozpin's muscle memory, but still, he still kicked ass right off the bat. Like it took him literally 100th of the time it took them to get to where they are, and he's on par with them.
He's
just like he adapted that quickly.
I knew you'd like Oscar. I just wasn't expecting this much.
I just like instinctually, I was like, where do I put Oscar? I was like, yeah, he's my second favorite.
He's great. He's great.
Like there wasn't a single time after I realized what exactly he was where I was like, he didn't have any lows. He didn't have any lows.
I just realized something. It's very close. This is like, I feel like how you felt when I said Yuta was like my favorite. Because like Yuta also comes in like in the middle of things and then becomes like the sleeper hit of a lifetime. and then
Mhm.
becomes like the best. Because I think part of it is just because, well, he's a character Miles and Carey created, and like, okay. Also, I wanted to mention, I love him and Rwby together. Just
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
yeah. It's peak. It's super peak. Uh, but we do have our last character to talk about.
My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, Jean Arc.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. You start, man. You start. You start.
so the only reason he's number 4 is just because of how much I love my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I could some days I could probably switch him and Rwby, but he is the embodiment of, I don't want to say a perfect character, but like at the same time he is like he's one of the few characters I could argue is a perfect character with his development, his snap in Volume 9, his the whole thing with Pyrrha, the training, coming stronger because Pyrrha saw something in him. The whole, let's see, him just getting stronger in general, but the thing with him taking Pyrrha's armor and making it his own, and really just not once did he ever forget Pyrrha. Like, it's not like he just threw her away. He always remembered who, like, he never once, I don't know. He's an amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
He wants nothing more than to be able to help people, and that's what made him snap. Is whenever he realized he can't help people all the time. It's the same thing that happened to Rwby. They both snapped because they realized they can't be the perfect protectors they wanted to be.
The best parallel is the fact that they're both team leaders and they both feel like
Yeah.
they failed people in different ways. He's
Yeah,
had to
exactly.
kill and see people he's loved die because he couldn't help them. And Rwby just feels like every single time she tries to do the right thing, it ends up being the wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's peak.
Oh, yeah, dude, John. I could argue he's the best written character.
I think he is. I think him and Weiss are the best written characters. So
yeah, honestly,
which is
I'd say the three. I'll say the 3 best written are Weiss, Rwby, and Jean.
So I have my top 10 on my list ordered now. If you want to see.
So we're very similar boat. Yeah, our main difference is I have Crow and you have Winter. Okay.
Nope.
Our main difference is you have Winter and I have Sun.
I had to really think about it. Crows are also really well written.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say
the top 10. My top
Winter
10
and
are
Penny are incredibly well written too.
Yeah. My top 10 are like some of my favorite written characters ever. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, how do you manage to write these characters so well, especially coming off of Monty's story and not knowing what his vision was fully.
Yeah. Dude, I feel so gross.
But
no, it's because I want to put Sun and Raven in there too.
Top 10. You gotta stick to top 10. Stick to top 10.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In all honesty, there are probably some days where I could switch out my top four, but realistically, Nora's my favorite most days. And then like, there's probably every once in a while, like, dude, I fucking love Oscar. You know?
Yeah. But you know what? That's funny. These are my top 20. These are the 20 best characters in the show, I think. I have right here.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could see it.
For different reasons. Of course, there's flaws with some of them, but.
Our
Like,
top 20 are the same.
are they really
I
like
think.
exact same?
Little, I'll switch out Little and Robin.
Robin's not in my top 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
It ends at Oz. It ends at Ozpin. Ozpin and up. That's the 20.
Oh, I just can't count.
Yeah, Ozpin, Tyrion, Hazel, Maria, Cinder, Neo, Watts.
Yeah, I don't have Mercury. Actually, don't know where's Winter. Yeah, Winter's in there. For the most part, it's the same.
Yeah, I did want to say, yeah, Ren is still my. If anyone else, what is going to be my favorite, it was probably going to be Ren or Jean. Ren and Jean have always been like very tied for me in terms of how much I love them, for different reasons. There's parts of my life where I've always related to Ren, and then there's other parts of my life where I've always related to Jean, and it's always flip flopped, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like, there's people. I'll
I was like, there's someone else. Yeah. So I don't have Raven, Mercury, and Emerald. So that's where our main differences are.
Well, again, these four aren't even in the top 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I was like, you have more characters out there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, I sent you my list on Discord.
Huh?
I sent you my list on Discord.
Ooh. Peak. Bro, shopkeeper, bro.
I had to keep them up there for the memes.
For the memes, Brody. Yeah, dude, oops. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I just like. I feel like this looks good. The
I'd say my tiers are pretty ordered as well. Yeah, they're ordered.
I think Weiss, Ren, Jean, and Oscar are easily my top four.
Yeah. My top four are my top four.
I think from Mercury to Ruby, they can swap anytime. I think for me, like for different reasons. Like sometimes I feel like I don't like Ruby as much as I think, and then other times I'm like, oh, I love Ruby a lot. Especially like after today, like Volume 9.
Yeah, Volume 9 made me realize just how I already kind of knew, but like it made me realize just how much she's done, and it made me have so much. It made me have a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I really love it. So after thinking about this, like, how do you feel about Ruby as a whole? Shut up, Jay.
Oh, he's in the chat.
He's in the chat. He's like, bro, still streaming? Get a job.
Kill yourself. Fucking dude.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Realistically, it's like an 8 out of 10 overall, just because of how low some of the lows hit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of my favorite shows now, I will say. Like, I just love characters so much, dude. A good character is the way to get sucked in. That's why I started reading JJK. or
Yeah.
watching JJK because I was like, oh, Yuji seems really cool.
Mhm.
Oh, Todo seems really cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this now. Same thing with Chainsaw Man.
Where's Lola's mom at, bro? Jay, bro, shut up. No, I completely agree though.
It was the same thing with Chainsaw. Well, I say that. One of the main reasons I watched Chainsaw Man is because I
Power.
really like the intro. But I was like, oh, Denji seems like a very interesting character. Yeah, sure, his entire thing is he wants to touch tits, but like, you don't hear about characters
Bro,
like that anymore.
I heard tips.
Tits.
Yeah, I know. Bro needs to touch
Yeah.
tips though. I completely agree.
But yeah, it's like compelling characters are the way to get me in.
Dude, why do you think I've been saying we need to play Xenoblade? Xenoblade is the dead ass like one of the only RPG series where every party member in all 3 games is good. Like all 3 games. But Jay said play Balatro.
Oh, you're so right. I'm gonna hop on real quick.
No, bro, no. But yeah.
Have you looked at my top 10?
Yeah, it was.
I know I've already told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nora, Oscar, Ruby, Jean, Crow, Weiss, Penny, Pyrrha, Sun, and I can't see who that last person is.
Rin. It's Rin.
Ren. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see it.
He's a case where I could switch him around, like that. But the bottom,
Yeah.
really, my bottom 5 could probably switch around anytime.
Mhm.
My top,
Yeah.
even my bottom, maybe my bottom 6, but my top 4 for sure are staying the same. And I think Crow's a very comfortable 5.
Crow's such a good character. Nothing's quite like his like fight against Tyrion. Both of his fights against Tyrion, or like when he shows up and fights Winter, when he's just like all his jokes.
Yeah, our first introduction to him is him just fucking shit up.
Yeah, exactly. All right, bro. We're gonna cap it off with some good shit. Let's see if they have this. They have all of them? No. No, but like
I think we just have to do that in
PS.
Yeah, I think that's for another day.
You sleepy?
I just don't feel like doing another tier list.
Look at this guy, Chad.
I also want to show you them. I want to show you them in game because that does.
The what?
I want to show you them in game.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, I want to look at the actual designs, you know. This guy, Chad. But yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So final ranking, you said an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But like, you fell in love with the show now. Basically, you're locked in.
Oh yeah,
forever.
yeah, 100%. As soon as I'm gonna be there, right, volume drops.
We're gonna have to have watch parties and shit for it.
I'm so down.
All right. Thanks for joining, chat. Much appreciado. All right. Thanks for joining. Peace.